So yeah, I'm gonna wait a few minutes and see if I can get someone, a few people to come in. It is 8 something here. I've been up since about 6 o'clock this morning. Just up, can't go to sleep, couldn't go back to sleep. Um, Something been on my mind for as, well, y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. I hinted on this some months ago. Earlier this year, it might have been the end of last year. So we're gonna talk about it now, like what to do. So I'm just gonna wait for a few people to come in while I gather my thoughts, because it's still early, y'all. Still early, very early. But I'm on a mission, okay? Hey, y'all. So I guess we can go ahead. Anybody that see the replay, um, ain't gotta wait that long. So y'all see the title: Significant Other Not Into Prepping. What do you do? It's simple. Continue to prep. Now I'm going to talk about, somebody had messaged me, like I say, months ago, and it wasn't pretty much prepping. They was talking about gardening. You know, their significant other is not into gardening, even though gardening helps the whole house. Okay, and like I said before, you do what you think is best for you. In my situation, y'all gonna see some prepping videos. If it's God's will, you're gonna see some prepping videos today. Um, I'm not gonna talk much on it because I'm gonna do it here now. A lot of you guys, know that I've been trying to get hubby into doing a little bit more prepping stuff on his channel. He'll pop in here and out, like with the gardening, like help me clean out something, or maybe tote something that's heavy or something like that. But you don't really see him much um, in the gardening stuff and the prepping stuff. Like we did the video the other day on the website, and that was because he came across the website. He let me know about it. We sat down and we did the prepping website stuff for y'all. Some of y'all been asking me and been emailing me saying, when is he gonna create his bug out bag and stuff like that? Well, the bottom line to that is I have no idea. um the videos that I will be doing is going to be solely the bags for me and my 3 kids. So it goes back to that title. Hubby is not really into the prepping like I am, nor is he into the gardening like I am. Let's just go ahead and put it on the table. A lot of y'all probably already figured that out. He's just not into it. And the way I look at it is, that is okay. He is grown, and I'm not finna to make anyone do anything that they don't want to do. Nor am I going to continue to, now I've voiced my opinion and like, hey, this is something we need to do, but I cannot make you do it. And it's the same for you guys. A lot of you have this issue in your home, or whether it's with your close friends or your family. You may be the preparer, you may be the prepper, and they look at you, because it even happens with me. I have voiced that this towards my family back home, and nobody takes it to the extent that I take it, and then some just don't do it at all. They just like, well, whatever gonna happen happens. That is their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. So I ask, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna let that discourage you because your significant other is not into it, or your friends or your family is not into it. No, it becomes a little heavy if you're the only one in your household doing it, because you know it's going to benefit the whole house, but you're the only one into it. Look past that. Look past that. Do what you know that you feel that you need to do that's going to benefit you in certain situations. If it benefits everyone else, cool. But especially when there's kids and elderly involved, then you have to do what you have to do. So I know this goes on, and a lot of people don't speak about it. They don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it because you're going to see it, because when I do my bug out bags, I'm only doing for me and the kids. He got a backpack. He's going to do it whenever. I'm not going to continue to ask because, like I say, he's grown. So I know some of you guys was looking forward to his prepping techniques, which I'm not saying that you won't get it. I'm not saying that you will. Okay, I'm not saying that you will. So I'm gonna be showing you guys what I do, how I'm gonna be packing stuff, and yeah, just how we do. You have to keep in mind that everybody mentality is different because every human being is different. We're all made up differently. So do not get discouraged because friends, family, or your significant other is not into this prepping thing. Y'all know a lot is going on. I mean, so much is going on, and it's to the point now, just over the past couple days, when I've gotten word from back home on how hospitals and stuff is packed. One of my subscribers, you know who you are. It's if y'all look at the comments, then you'll be able to read this comment. But I'm still not gonna say your name out. I'm not gonna put you on the spot. But it's in the comments on the video that I did day 4 yesterday, I think. And she was saying how she's in Alabama and hospitals are packed, are full with, you know, I'm guessing it's, well, I know back home it's COVID patients. It's back on the rise. It's back on the rise. So remember what happened last year? Everybody went in panic, and they bought up toilet paper, and it was, food was gone on the shelves. There was the trucks wasn't coming quick enough. Time you could get a truck, the food is gone and all that. And you still have people that see what happened last year that should have been a wake-up call, that still is not preparing this year, you know. So when I say that, don't be discouraged. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. And like I say, it's nothing against my husband or anything like that. I understand we from two different. I say we from two different sides of the world. That's what I say. Because up north is very different from down south, you know. And you got people from down south that they not saying like in the prepping world anything like that. I'm just saying the mentalities are so different. That's one thing that we deal with in my house, our mentalities. He's New York, I'm Mississippi. That mentality is different, but it's okay because I look at it as being human beings. We are different. No matter where you're from, you can be from the same place and you still will have different mentalities. People will still have different mentalities. So, like the person that emailed me some months ago about the gardening situation, I understood that because my husband's not into it. And, you know, like my mentality is, you know, this is food. This cuts away from the grocery list and stuff like that. But like that don't um that don't take away anything from them. It's just that they not into it, you know. And it's probably things that they're maybe into that you're not into. So do not, I keep saying it, don't let that discourage you. If you're a prepper and you feel like deep down in your soul this is what you need to be doing for your household, no matter how many people is in your household and no matter how many people is into it, do it. Okay, do it. Those of you that's been asking For like I say, I don't know if he's gonna do it on his channel. If he do it, it will be on his channel. If he don't do it, I don't know. I'm not touching his bag because I don't wanna seem pushy or anything like that. I don't wanna pack anything in a different way that he may not want it packed. So I'm going to do my own thing, and sometimes you have to do that. I'm going to do my own thing for as my bug out stuff, my bag in general is what I'm saying, and for the kids' bag in general. But as for all the prepping and stuff, that's for the whole house. The extra food and stuff like that, that is for the whole, house, of course. Peace, morning queen. I'm off. So this, I'll catch you up. Oh, okay. Thanks, peace. I really, really appreciate. I really, really appreciate it. I know it's early, y'all, but like I say, I've been up since 6 a.m. and this has been on my mind ever since 6 a.m., y'all, because I was trying to figure out how I was gonna let you guys know, because y'all was waiting on him to prep his bag, and I just don't know when that's gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen, and like I say, you should never have to push anybody, especially a grown person. You shouldn't have to push them, and I'm not gonna do it. I felt like I've been pushy before, just saying, hey, you can do this, you can do that, but deep down, I know that's not really what he's into. Let's see, Wanda Carr Jones. So my husband and family think I'm crazy, and for me to stop listening to the news, they think I am panicking for no reason. Honey, I understand. I understand. It's been said to me, well, you bought a lot of stuff last year and all, and it was said in a nice way, but I knew exactly what that meant. But then you come and see that we was locked down for some months last year, and it came in handy. I don't want to be caught off guard this year or in from time on. Like I say, I used to prep before, and I listened to everybody else. A couple years back, I stopped prepping, and even though I know I shouldn't have never stopped, I stopped. Far as the couponing, I love couponing, but when I look at some of the things I got, the cleaning stuff is fine, but I can't eat the fragrances and scents and the shampoo, conditioners, and all that stuff. I can't eat that stuff. It's not going to do anything for me but make you smell good. And I mean, you can pay $1 for that. So, but even like with my toilet paper, people was like, why you got so much toilet paper? This is what, did you see what was happening last year? People was out fighting over toilet paper. I didn't have to deal. So couponing is a blessing, and in a way that I don't have to buy detergent and stuff like that. I can focus on food and food and like bug out supplies and stuff like that. Cause you got so many soaps. Wow. Oh, yeah, couponing piece. Shut down. It's another shutdown. I do believe that piece. I really, really do. Well, piece, you from Mississippi, so I'm pretty sure you done heard about how the hospitals and stuff is full down there. Like, and somebody messaged me and told me it's the same way in Alabama. So you just kind of have to. So that's why it was on my mind. So like I say, y'all, it's not taking nothing away from your significant other, your family, or your friends. It's just completely not getting discouraged because they think, especially the person that you see every single day and in the household, that they think that you may be crazy. Do not let that. Just be crazy then. Just be crazy to them. Just be crazy to them. It's not taking nothing away. Like I said, I didn't want y'all to continue to be waiting on something that I'm not sure. Like his channel, I told y'all I didn't know what his channel was gonna be about. I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was gonna be geared around this. This came up on me just like, I'm like, oh, okay, well, but I have to understand that is what he wants to do. That must be something that he very into, and I have to respect that. So, but I just thought that it was gonna be something along the lines of kind of like what I'm doing, like the male version of it or something like that. But so that's why I cannot say what I can't not say if you're gonna get that. Let's see. Yes, it's bad. Yes, yes, peace. Yes, like people not paying attention. Like I think it's the Delta, but I heard that it was another one, another strand after Delta. It started with an L or something like that. It's just crazy. Lady Dagger status. Good morning, honey. Good morning. So, for those of you just coming in, y'all see the title. Um, this is pretty much, I guess, encouraging you to keep pushing through the people that may think you crazy or you doing too much. And it tends to not be the people that we don't see or live with. It tends to be the people that's right there close to you every day. And if you kind of be discouraged and you can kind of like rethink yourself, like, am I doing too much? Should I be doing this? No, yeah, you should be doing this. You should be doing it, and they should be too. But hey, like I say, you cannot. Let's see, peace that I've been staying in deployment, see for 4 months now, but one homes healing. Oh, from the Delta. Okay, got you, peace, got you. See, and it's just when I heard that, like I have a couple of classmates that's like nurses and stuff, and they were saying how it's ridiculous. And my main thing is though people is not paying attention, and I really do feel like it's gonna be more stuff. I mean, we done had what I found out the name. They call it the super bug, the fungus disease that's not responding to any drugs, and it gets into the bloodstream or something like that. They can say it started in hospitals and in nursing homes recently, and you can get it by touching things. That it's you have to look it up. They're calling it the super bug. You got that. Then you had the monkeypox that came up, and now you got all these different variants with COVID, and people is still living life as if it's normal, and that's one of the problems. Lady Dagger said years ago my husband thought I took gardening too seriously until he saw the harvest. Then he thought it was crazy when I kept buying water food supply. Mine don't say nothing. You just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing about it. Just like whatever you want to do. But I can tell I'm doing the research. I'm looking into this. He's not doing none of that. So that right there tells me, hey, yeah, just let it go. Just do what you're doing. So in his mind, he may be saying I'm crazy. I don't know. But I will say it sometimes it'll make, because they have made me think about it. Like, am I going overboard? Like, I'm starting this, and I did quit. That was one of the reasons why I quit a couple years back. That was one of the reasons why. Because I was saying to myself, like, okay, I think he think I'm crazy because I got all this stuff, but I'm just like, and I shouldn't have never stopped. Prepping was something I know from childhood. My granny always was kept food and stuff in the house, like for emergencies and stuff like that. And it's funny because she used to always say she wanted her a gas mask, y'all. She would call it a face mask, but she was talking about a gas mask. And I never forget, I always hear her say is, what if you can't leave your house? What if you cannot leave your house? And that is why I done started back the gardening inside, y'all. Because what if something go on? All these different type of bugs and stuff that's resurfacing. We just don't know. Who would have ever thought that what's going on now would be going on? Okay, all this new advanced medicine and technology and all that stuff. Look what's going on. And then if you look in the news, like lately I've been seeing articles where they're talking about, don't quote me on this, I don't know, y'all. I don't know, and I'm not saying, I'm just only telling you what the articles are saying. Now they don't really know the effectiveness of the shots and stuff like that. So this thing is like coming back up, and now they're saying, oh, this shot wasn't this effect. They don't know how long. They don't know if you're gonna need a booster shot for the people that took it or whatever the case may be. So that right there tells me anything can happen. Anything can happen. So it's not really hard to prep. Like I said, I'm gonna be showing y'all how I'm gonna be doing my stuff when it comes to friends and family. You just have to do what's best for you. And if you have ladies, if you have kids, you gotta do what's best for you. And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Nothing against the dads. Nothing against the dads at all. But ladies that may have significant others that's not really into it. I'm talking about myself too. I have 3 kids. I had those kids. We had those kids, but I had those kids. I pushed those kids out, okay? I have to make sure, in my mind, I have to make sure that they are good in any situation that I can prepare for, because there may be situations that I cannot prepare for. We'll never be prepared for every single thing, okay? So I have to make sure. Men, okay? I know there are some single dads. Kudos to y'all. I know, okay? I know. And if your significant other is not into it, you still have to do what's best for that household, okay? You still have to do what's best for that household. You should. So either way it goes, if your significant other, your family, or your friends say, oh, you crazy, or you shouldn't be doing it, and even if they don't, in my case, ain't nobody told me, oh, you crazy for doing this. They ain't said it, but they ain't said it verbally to me, but their actions pretty much think I'm probably cuckoo. And that is okay. That is completely okay. I'm just gonna be cuckoo. I'm just gonna be. It is what that. If that's what I am to you, then oh well. Just don't say it. Okay. Do not say it. Don't say it. Nobody has said it. So let's see. I done missed some messages. Lady Dagger said now he completely gets it and we are on the same page. And see, you know what Lady Dagger said? That's why I wanted to do this live, because it's a lot of people that's not on the same page and they're not going to say it. And it's fine that they don't say it. I'm going to just go ahead and say, I know it's a lot of people that is not on the same page. Like their household is not on the same page. And a lot of people will stop because their household is not on the same page. I don't give 2 rats behind who think I'm crazy, okay, for prepping, for being prepared. Like, I do not care. I do not care who it is that may think I'm crazy for preparing. You know, that's part of being an adult, I feel like. That's part of being an adult. You know, you see what's going on. That's just like you see traffic is going up and down the road, and you walk into the edge of your driveway. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to walk into that traffic. Okay? You're not going to walk into it. So you see what's going on in the world, and you're living right in it, and you don't prepare. That's almost like you walked right into the traffic, and you see it going, passing by. So that's the way I look at it. Lady Dagger status say, yeah, you become more aware and less panic when you are aware. Exactly. People panic when they haven't done anything to try to prepare. And then they try to do it all at once. Your funds may not be there. The money may not be there for the amount of stuff that you need, instead of getting stuff over time. And that becomes an issue. Then people is mad and they go in the stores, they panicking, they feel like they gotta have this, and then they want to fight each other, they want to hurt each other. And it's just like, what was you doing weeks, months, days ago? Just go back. What was you actually doing? and then you mad with everybody else. Like I'm gonna be honest. Back home as a child, I used to hear people say, there was and I'm just gonna be honest, y'all. I just have to go with the way I heard it. Okay, there was a couple buildings in my hometown. Um, Only certain people went to these buildings. Okay, and that is completely fine. But in the basement, they had all type of medicines, foods, everything stocked up for emergency. Where I'm from, tornadoes happen a lot. Like it's the norm. It was the norm, especially growing up. When a tornado or something hit, we would always go to a hotel. When my grandma knew there was tornado or something hit, and that was her looking out of me and my two brothers, we would go. Well, we was the kids in the house. Me, my two brothers, and then I had my uncle. So when she knew a tornado and they put that warning out, we would go to a hotel, because in her mind that was better shelter. Okay, because everybody know living in homes, or if you live in trailers, I don't care if it was a single, if it was a double wide or whatever, them Mississippi tornadoes would take that roof right on off. Everybody knew that. She didn't play about that. She didn't care. She went to a hotel because in her mind that was better shelter. We always had our emergency stuff to pick up and go because of the environment we was in. You always had your stuff to pick up and go. When I moved to North Carolina, owning up to my grandma getting sick in 2017, she always told me to be prepared. I talked to her almost every day. It was always be prepared, different things. She's always say, you over there on that coast, you buy all that water. If this happened, you got to leave out. Y'all might get stuck on the road. Have this. I'm knowing all this, but I had stopped doing it. I didn't tell her I had stopped doing it, but I had stopped doing it because I felt like I was looked at as being crazy, even though I know I wasn't. I know I wasn't. So this place would have all extra medicine and everything. And then this other group of people, you would always hear, oh, when something happened, they don't give to us. They don't do this. They don't do this. And my family used to always look like, I used to hear my grandma say, you're supposed to help yourself. Like, why are you depending on and fussing about, because these people done stacked this stuff up, them been preparing, them been, putting stuff where things don't get in it, bugs and stuff. They've been putting in work to stop. But you always got them that's complaining, and they want the hand-me-down. They want you to hand it to them and complain about, oh, but they don't give us this, they don't get it. Why somebody got to give you things that you know you need and you're able to get? I mean, a lot of people is on food stamps. Shit, I wish I could get some. I would literally be stocked up on food. It would be vacuum sealed and preserved in different ways. But people have those options and don't do anything. Nothing. But then you complain about other people that's prepping, and when stuff happens, you want somebody to give it to you, and you're like, well, you got so much of this, you should share with us. No. I don't know how long we're going to be in this situation. So guess what? I have 5 people to feed. I can't give you anything, and it's not about being mean or not sharing. Y'all know I share. I would give my last if it's not going to put my kids in a certain situation. But some people look at it like that, like, you don't need this, and you done stocked up, and then if you come back and be like, well, what was you doing? Then it's all, then they were quick to tell you, oh, you're gonna be gotten for this and this, and it's just crazy, y'all. It's like, really, you can miss me with that one. Love Notes. Hey, Love Notes, how are you? Peace said, I'm single like a dollar bill queen. I want kids though. Oh my goodness. That was like, I'm single like a dollar bill. Peace. Hey, sometimes peace, that's not a bad thing. I understand you want kids, but sometimes that's not a bad thing. I would never be the type to tell somebody they need to settle down, or they need to have somebody, or they need to get married. I never tell nobody that. I will never tell nobody that. That. Sometimes you need. Sometimes single is best. I'm just saying. It take an adult to figure it. You gotta have that adult mentality to understand what I mean. Because people personalities and stuff is it's just so different, and it's even worse these days. So may not be a bad thing. Peace. Love Note said women have always been the ones who prepare their homes throughout times. They said I've been crazy all my life. I have always made sure I had food supplies in my house. Everyone is not going to be on the same page as you. No, Love Notes. And that's what this live is all about. The people that may not, and that's the thing. Everybody's not going to be on the same page, and everybody's mental state is not the same. It's easy for people to be discouraged because of what other people say. And that's why I wanted to do this live, because it's like I say, I've been there. I won't say I got discouraged. I just stopped. Just like, okay, well, I ain't not have, but my granny words stayed in my mind. It stayed in my mind, and my childhood stayed in my mind how to prepare. So I'm to the point now. Yeah, I'm getting back into it fully, but I already know what to do and how to do it and what's best for me. How different things like that. So I don't want nobody to be discouraged, because I'm telling y'all, it is easy to do. Lavender for luck. Hey, Lavender for luck. Good morning, honey. Lady Dagger status is true. Be crazy. I know. I be just as nutty as a fruitcake. I sure will. Yep. We ain't got to talk about it. Lady Dagger says a good morning, Lavender. Good morning, Love Notes. Being a responsible adult, even in the farming days, they always put food away in the winter when these crops wouldn't be grown. Exactly. Love Notes says, good morning. Lux, they're praying you all are well. Yes, Lavender for love. I'm just on here talking about, I know a lot of people was asking me, when hubby was going to do the bags and how he runs, especially with his military background. He does things a little different when it comes to like packing his bags and stuff like that. Well, he told me he would be doing it differently, okay? But I can just remember when he would like get ready to leave, if he was deploying or whatever, I used to see him pack his bags in a certain way where he would get a lot of stuff in his bag. And I thought that would be good to show you guys, but y'all been asking like, when is that coming? And I was like, you know what, let me just do this to let y'all know he's not on that same page like I am when it comes to this stuff. So I really cannot tell. He'll pop in here and there, help out in the garden here and there, like if something heavy or if I need something cleaned out or something like that. He showed the website, but I honestly think that's probably about all it's going to go. And I don't want to be pushy, because deep down I know that's something he don't want to do. So I was like, you know what? I know this is going on with other families, and you have to just tell yourself it's okay. Because I would have been way ahead of things had I wouldn't have stopped. But another reason why I stopped, we was moving too much, and everything like that, and it just got to where I had too much stuff, and I was couponing at the same time. So you're talking about prepping stuff and couponing stuff. Yeah, it was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. But I constantly say, as times change, we have to change. And times have changed a lot. It's been changing a little bit, but now it's like, it's done changed a whole lot. So it's survival mode now, y'all. Survival, and this ain't to scare nobody. You still have time to prepare. You still got time to prepare. To start prepare. Start something, okay? Lady Dagger said exactly, love knows people become comfortable. They don't prepare anymore. Can't depend on others. No, not at all. Peace said yes, they will. I'm not saying FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency, recommends for every household in the U.S. to have a 3-month supply of food. And that's the thing. They'll tell you that. And you won't do it. And then you complaining that you ain't got no food or something, or this going on in a disaster situation. Because, yes, I call them bug out bags because that's what people know them of. But we call them getaway bags. That's what my grandma called them, getaway bags. Okay? And you got to understand, you may have to use that bag in your home. Just because it's a bug out bag does not mean all the time that you may, like I say, we was on the lockdown last year. In my town, things closed early. You was only supposed to be leaving to go to work or for essential items. Okay? With that being said, a getaway bag would have been helpful to a certain extent, because I was doing a lot of online grocery pickups. Y'all saw that last year, a lot of online grocery pickups. And it got to the point to where there was days before you can get groceries to you, or as you will have to just go to the store and put yourself at risk by going to do the shopping yourself. So you got to look at, what if something happens and you cannot leave and go to the store? May not nothing always happen where you have to leave your home. Things may happen where you have to stay in your home. That's your shelter. Your home become your survival ground. Okay, that's your shelter. You need to learn how to do things if there's no power. Just say if, in case of an event that something happens and you have to stay at home, but it's in the direct middle of winter, and then you get one of them nice snowstorms that power and stuff shut. Now that bag just became your survival bag, along with anything else you may have in your house, at your house. If that makes sense. So you have to look at, just because you're doing a getaway bag, that bag may not be used for you to leave. That bag may come in handy for you to go in the backyard, around the side of the building, downstairs or whatever, make you a fire or whatever the case may be. You may have the things in there to light up a grill. I already told y'all. Some people don't know, and I say these simple things. You may be like, well, dang, Tamika, we know that, but you don't understand. There is people that do not know. A charcoal grill, it can be a $20 Family Dollar charcoal grill, will be your stove. Okay, will be your stove. So there's things that you can do to prepare that will not break your pocket. All right, and people just do not look at all that. Burley's Blossom Gardening. Hello, everyone. Hey, honey, how are you? Lavender for less than 100% help yourself. Exactly. Especially if you're able-bodied. There's some people that cannot do much for themselves. And I see people that really, whether they're in a wheelchair or have major health problems and stuff like that, is more prepared than people walking around every day talking about they want to get back to normal, to a normal life. Honey, I'm sorry, but I don't see a normal life. I'll be honest, I don't really see it being normal for the rest of this a couple years. I'm just going to say that. Really, I don't see it ever getting back to a normal. That's just me. That's just my opinion. And it's just you looking at what's going on. One reason why is people is hard-headed. Yep, I said it. Don't like it. Oh, well. People is hard-headed. Head hard as a brick. Y'all know, y'all probably heard the older people say that. Can't tell them nothing. They want to have their freedom. They want to go out this way. If they could have shut down everything for a good 2 weeks, they gave you money, had everybody stock up for 2 weeks, and everything shut down. Don't nobody. Pookie don't go over Peanut house. Sally don't go over Susie house. Stay in your house for 2 weeks unless you gotta go to the doctor. They done gave you stimulus money. They would have did for 2 weeks. Probably wouldn't have everything. No, everybody still want to travel. Everybody still want to go and do this and do that. It's my rights. It's my this. It's my that. You was hearing so many things. Now it's like, you know, I done lost loved ones. I done lost this. I done lost friends. I done lost family to this. Not me. I'm saying they. You see them now saying who they done lost, and it's sad. It's very, very sad. And some of the people that lost their lives did not have to. Okay, did not have to. Sometimes, okay, y'all already know. If you've been following me, I love to get my nails done. Just started back about a month or two ago. I bet you won't see me in the nail shop after these bad boys come off. Bet you won't. Nope. New things getting back on the rise. I ain't going there. I ain't crazy. I ain't no fool. No, you have to let things go that's not really important. But everybody wanted to go party. They shut down the town here. You drive past houses, people having parties in the house. So they couldn't go to the restaurants, couldn't go to the club, couldn't go mingle at the bowling alley and stuff. They gang up at the daggone house. Like, just spreading stuff everywhere. Just like really? Like really. So that's why I say people is hard-headed. Like, I don't I know I understand people different, but they hard-headed. Just hard. Some people is yeah. That's just my thoughts, y'all. That's just my thoughts. Love Notes said, I personally think 3 months is not enough. Me too, Love Notes. I say as long as prep for as long as you can at one time. Burley's Blossom Garden said, what I wish I can get. What I wish I can get some. Girl, I wish I could get some too. Ooh, they mess around and give me some food stamps. Oh my goodness. That would be they'll never do though. They would not up here. Won't be able to get none up here. Victory Garden started doing wartime. Government told the people to grow their own food because they were feeding troops and they weren't be food available for people in this country. What? And that's why I tell y'all, it's okay to get starts. I buy starts. I'm waiting on some good old starts to come out for the fall. But I told you last year, seeds. Okay? Seeds last a long time. Get seeds. I've been telling y'all, find an area in your home where you can grow, or in your garage, or whatever. Don't depend on everything to grow outside. Climate change, all that stuff, these funny looking bugs coming from under the ground after centuries, and all that. Bugs that have been underground and gone away from for years, coming back up. No. Weird looking bugs and spiders and stuff that you just never know. You see everything. And like I say, y'all, I try not to get biblical because that opens up a whole nother thing. But I'm talking to the people that know a little thing about the Bible, okay? It tells you in the last days, there's going to be diseases and stuff that they're going to try to find a cure. And I'm putting it in my own words, okay? But y'all know what I mean. They'll try to find a cure and man won't be able to succeed. See, man feel like they can do things over what God say. Okay? That's what I'm saying. They're always trying to come up with this. There are some things you're not going to be able to find a solution for. And I do believe COVID is one of those things you're not going to be able to find a solution for. Not a full one, okay? That's just my opinion. So if you look at it, the end of times, the end of days, these are things, and these are things, and I will say this, 2 Timothy 3:1-5 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1 to 5, and I'm gonna get off the biblical part. It tells you how people will be in the last days. Okay? It tells you how they will be. And you see it. Things going on, things that can cause you talk all these natural sicknesses that you cannot control. COVID taking you out quicker than them would take people out. And you still walking around talking about I'm gonna live my life. Then go ahead on. You entitled to live it the way you want to live it. But when you're doing things that put other people in harm's way, then that's not cool. You go out there and you do things that you know you're not supposed to do, and then you run up into the hospitals, and then the nurses and stuff have to take care of you, putting their self at risk because you couldn't sit your behind down and be happy that you amongst the living, because you want to go out there and spend 3 hours and have a good old time and catch whatever and spread it like candy to everybody, and then you want to complain. I don't get it. I mean, could somebody help me understand that? Somebody please help me understand that. Melanie Sam, hey honey, how are you? Lavender for Lux said, love notes. I still can't stop there. 3 months just doesn't seem like enough. No, it's not. It's not. And then y'all think about this. My household is a family of 5. That's a lot. 3. Just think about. The reason why I say you need to start now if you haven't. Just for my household, it's a family of 5. That's water, food, personal care items. Family of 6. Got summer. If you got pets, you got to count your pets. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna mistreat them and let them go, without. God will get you to mistreat a child and an elderly and a pet, okay? Okay? So you don't even want to go there. You don't even want to go there. So you got to include if you got an animal, okay? There's a lot of things you can prepare for. If you take Tylenol or something for headaches or whatever, those are things you need to get. If you got kids, females, and if you got female kids, personal hygiene stuff for your monthly, all that stuff. It ain't no secret. If you're a girl or a female, then everybody know what happens to you. Shouldn't be embarrassed. You shouldn't be embarrassed about talking about it. It is what it is. I mean, it's life. Everybody knows that, okay? So there's a lot you have to prepare for, especially depending on the size of your family. You can't go and buy, unless you're rich or something, you can't go and buy 3 month stuff at one time for a family of 5. That's a lot for a family. That's a lot for one person to try to do that all at one time. We're talking about medications. We're talking about personal stuff. You're talking about cleaning stuff. You're talking about food. You're talking about equipment to need, like fire starters and stuff like that. Like stuff you may need, candles, batteries, flashlights. You can't do all that unless you're rich at one time. Okay? So why would you try? Why would you try? Like, where do that make sense? Like, it don't. It really don't. No matter how well you spend it, it don't make sense. Love Note says, I'm fine, dear lady. I'm glad to see my favorite little family in North Carolina doing okay. Thank you so much, Melody. Shine bright to glow. Shine bright to glow. I like that. Okay, me either. You're so right. Love Note said, I have been doing this since I left my mom's house. 17, I made a whole room a pantry. Got you, Love Notes. Lavender for Lux said, those things, married, single, children, is a personal heart desire. Y'all, I didn't know to do this. My family didn't prep at all. other than toiletries. I'm playing catch up now, but at least I'm doing it. Yes, Lavender for Luck, at least you're doing it. That's the main thing. And so many people that's not. I'm not saying it's sometimes discouraging when you are the only one. But don't worry, Joseph. Trevor J. McKean saw 7 years of lean times with 7 years of famine. And love knows, yeah, it can be. And that's why I say, um, but prepping, gardening, making sure that I know that if something happened, we got something. It's it's a passion for me. I enjoy doing it. But like I say, it can, the imperfect human brain has a way of making you think of things, and it can get you because we're all imperfect. We all have emotions. We all have feelings, and sometimes you can feel like you're the only one, but we're not. Okay, we may be miles away from each other. We're not in the same household, but we are doing the same thing. Okay, so that's a lot to think about. So if your household or your friends or your family or significant other is not doing it, just think there is somebody that's actually doing this for their household. So that's a little bit of relief. Love notes set. No. Lavender for Lux and Love knows you can even tell what season we're in. LOL. I'm gonna say it doesn't matter how long you have been doing it. You have started a little at a time. Exactly. Burley's Blossom Garden says that's what I'm going through. Help from my family only if something is heavy. Yeah. And I know how people are. I know people say it, and they probably done said amongst themselves. But so I'm saying it. That's why I want to bring it out there. When it comes to my situation, he's just not into it, and I can't make somebody be into it. Hopefully, he get more into it. I mean, he's just not really into it like I am. And like I say, y'all, that's okay. Everybody is different. But Burley's Blossom Gardening, I understand. I understand. Nothing is new. History repeats itself. Doomed to repeat it. Prepare for whatever. Exactly. Love Notes said, Burley, at least you get help. LOL. Yeah, Love Notes, but I mean, it's better than nothing. But I understand exactly what she's saying. You get help when something is heavy or when something maybe a little bit too much. But sometimes you need help when you got so much going on. And then you know what? And another thing too, when you have people that's not really into it, they're not gonna do it the way you would do it. They're not gonna do it the way you may know how to plant this deep. You get a person that not really into it, and they would just want they offer to help. Sometimes you have to say no, because before I have to go behind you and redo it the correct way, I'd rather just don't. It goes a long way. So yeah, I understand. And like I say, that's not talking about nobody. That's not talking about my husband or anything. I literally just wanted to explain to you that he's just not into it. Because I've been getting emails. I got some messages on some videos about when was he going to do it. When was he going to do it. And I know y'all saw him get the backpack. I can't wait any longer. I can, but I choose not to wait any longer. So y'all going to be seeing me do me and the kids. I don't know when he's doing his. I cannot tell you that. I cannot. Love No said I do online now. Most online I used to be an extreme couponer. Yes, I'm not even really couponing much, just finding deals without it, because here so many people is couponing, and I'm literally scaling away from being in the stores a lot now. I'm getting back as if it was on lockdown. Lady Dagger says the Knox. This is a live stream. Can I? Oh, okay. Okay, I see what happened. Larry Malone said, it's funny. I've always kept a way bag in my trunk for me and my daughter, just in case we did not want to go home on a Friday. We took off driving. Ooh, okay, Lavender for luck. Love knows that this is a live stream. I see your comments tonight. Hello. Lavender for luck saying now that bag has now become so much. Now that bag, I understand. Lavender for luck. Hey, Burley's and the Knox. So the Knox is in here. Hey, the Knox, how are you? I didn't see you come in, but I see everyone saying this is a live stream. Love knows that online shopping with free shipping. I have saved money by not going to the store. It's been 3 months since I put gas in my car. I just put $10 in this morning. What love knows? I understand. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, y'all. Like I said, I've been up since 6 o'clock, and I see that Amazon gonna have my little cups that I told y'all, because I'm trying not to be out there doing no deliveries or nothing like that, which I haven't really been doing them. Hubby was doing them from time to time. I haven't really been doing them, but I will ride. But I'm trying to get it to where I can get it to more of the garden. Excuse me, y'all. More of the gardening stuff, where I'm selling a lot of the peppers and stuff like that, and selling starts. So that's what I'm trying to get, things that I can still do at home to bring in funds without having to be out. Lavender for looks saying, I'm so tired of people complaining. So many more have it worse. Exactly. Love Note said, and you know what? It is so many people. You see people that's paralyzed or have diseases that has made them not mobile and stuff like that, and they wish they could get up and walk like us. You know, shoot, I value that. I'm not even gonna get into that. But those of y'all that's new, I've been paralyzed before from a car accident some years back. Could not move from the waist down, and I'm thankful. I value being able to get up and walk around with no issues. You know, even if it left me with a limp or something, I would be thankful. But I don't have none of that. I am perfectly normal with my, mobility and stuff. But it was a point in time where it looked very dark for me. It looked like it looked dark to where they didn't know how the outcome was gonna be. And then go on to where I'm freaking paralyzed with a 7-month-old baby who dad ran off and left because he thought I was gonna be paralyzed for the rest of my life. Okay, I value every little thing, and there's people that did not be able to come back from whatever the issue was, and they sit and they just, and they more prepared than the one walking around, and they just saying, they thankful that they able to, that they're still here. But I know people that wish they could get up and do more, but their disability keeps them from doing more. And you got these people that's walking around just like, no care in the world. And it's just crazy. You go through something like that, it will teach you. Some people, it may teach you a lesson. Some people, it may not. So, Love No says, Spanish flu 1918. It took 3 years to get back to so-called normal. Wow. Is that the Spanish flu? 1918, okay. Lavender for Love said, young people lazy, wasting time. No one listening. You right, Lavender for Love. Well, I'm going to say, Lavender for Love. Wait. I will be funny right now. It's like, some of us, okay? I still consider myself a young chick. I'm just playing, honey. I'm just playing. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Um, Love Note said, look at people who had no home roof over their head during pandemic. We are blessed that we have some sort of income to buy food. Exactly. Exactly. Jennifer Look said, me either. Me either, love. Nails done. Let me feel like, yeah, I don't see myself going back in the nail shop. No. With everything on the rise, when these bad boys come over, I'll go back to painting them at home. I ain't going back in the nail shop. No. You only tell me once that things done got back. Well, it's getting back to lockdown status. Seem like that's where it's going. No. I that's all right. I'll just do without them. Love knows that old people are being silly. Also, Love knows I've been talking about that in the past couple lives. I respect my elders at all costs, but some of them, my imperfect human body won't let me. Because you're right, old people are being silly also, complaining, angry, blaming others, still stuck doing nothing, and they're able-bodied. We talked about that yesterday. Didn't they vote yesterday? It's more old people in the club these days than anything. I'm gonna say they did the same when polio broke out. They had polio parties till their children started dying. What? Lemon for Luck said we are touching and agreeing on your thoughts. Burley's Blossom Gardens and Love Knows my family is still like, oh Lord. Woo, Love Knows says seeds are so important. Yes, they are, y'all. Love Knows, yes, they are. Yes, well, what if something happen in these companies, like Bunny and stuff, they can't provide them starts. So you need to have some seeds. The Knox said, I'm restocking all this week and next. Yes, the Knox. Lavender for Lux said, please unlock the Knox. Mistake was. Please unlock the Knox. Mistake was stretching. She's locked? Let's see. She commented, the Knox. Let me know if you locked. Taniqua 1. Good morning. Good morning. Wait. Taniqua 1. Wait. Is that you, Love Notes? It looked like, wait a minute. Taniqua 1 looks like Love Notes. It looked like your profile picture. Lavender for Luck said, the Knox, are you here? Lady Dagger status said, LOL, every check I bought at least $30 of seeds. My family said, why all these seeds? I don't care. I buy seeds every time I see them in the store. Yes, Lady Dagger status. Yes. Yeah, I understand. Because my husband was like, you don't need no more seeds. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And they don't expire for years. Yes, I do. Love Note said, Burley's my family is the same. Still stuck on stupid. Still complaining. Still doing the same thing they've been doing. Burley's Blossom Garden said, ever since I've been gardening, I have seen some different bugs. Exactly. Yes. Some crazy looking creatures. Lady Dagger status said, during 2020, I couldn't find seeds in the stores. That's when I knew to stock up. Yep, I got dollar store seeds, seeds from Home Depot, Lowe's, I ordered seeds online, just wherever I could get seeds. Lumno said last year they didn't have seeds. Seed company always held seeds for big farmers, and there were no seeds for regular people left. Yup. Lumno said right. Lady Dagger watch then act. Lumno said my life is not worth risking coming to visit you and everyone in and out your house. I know, right? No, I ain't got time for that. The only person been in my house was the guy that came to do our inspection the other week. Okay, that was it. And if he would have came to that door with no mask on, you know what, sir? Put on a mask. If you don't want to come in with a mask, then I just call the rental company and let them know, you got to send somebody with a mask or you ain't gonna be doing no inspection. But luckily, he had on a mask because that was gonna be my only thing is you got to have on a mask. I don't have nobody coming over. Burley said exactly love notes. They laughed at my survivor room. Don't get nothing. Hey. Love Note said, family of 5 is a lot to prepare for. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And then you can add 6 if you count summer. Garden State Gardener, hi. I just wanted to say hi quick. My son Joey should be out of the hospital today. Can't wait to get him home. I'm glad everything is good. I am glad everything went well. Garden State Gardener, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. I know you can't wait to get him home. I'm so happy everything went well. Lavender for Luck said, I want a prep room too. Y'all should see me thinking through this house. And y'all, you know what? I was thinking this morning. Y'all know I said I wanted to move in October. But if everything on the rise, depending on how it is in October, I may have to, if the rental company say that the homeowner is gonna rent again, I was thinking this morning it may come to the point where I can't move. Because what happened last year, we wanted to move, but when everything started shutting down and get crazy, we thought that it was safer to just stay where we was before we put in that notice, and then they say, well, there's nothing available. So I had to stop telling myself, you moving in October, because you just don't know how times will be in October, So we haven't even gotten our tax return, and I was going to use the tax return to do the move. Everything is just so backed up. We have not even gotten our 2020 tax return. So, yeah. So I'm going to prep and prepare and do everything here as if I had to be here for another year. Lumno said, even now, feed supplies have been running low on animal feed. Oh, wow. Garden State Gardener, God bless your son. Is coming home today. Yes. Burley's boss from Garden State, yeah, it's a family of 5 people over here, too. Yeah, and it's a lot to prepare for. Lavender for Love say, hey, Garden State, so happy your son is coming home. Still praying. Tech one to Garden State Gardener. It's great news. Love knows. Did she? Because this Taekwon one, that looked like you, Love knows. I'm trying to see, do you have 2 accounts? Because that profile picture looks like you on both of them. I don't want nobody to be using your profile picture on another account. Burley's Blossom Gardening. Lumno said, when you see crops have failed in other states, it affects the entire food supply. Corn, grain, wheat need to feed your chicken, cows, so your meat prices go sky high. Things have been going really, really high already. Garden said, thank you, Love Notes, and Taniqua 1. Lady Dagger stated that it's time to learn how to make more food from scratch. I bought a lot of yeast for breads and trying. Do you know how to make bread? Lady Dagger status. That is coming sooner than you think. I may do one today, actually. I bought a bread machine last year because I found out that gluten bothers me. So I need to make my own gluten-free bread because a lot of the gluten-free bread in the stores is nasty. So I have my bread yeast. I have my, what is it, extra something, gum stuff. I have everything to do it. I've already made like 2 loaves, but I just been so busy with everything else. I haven't got, but now since we full prepping and gardening on this channel, then I'll show you guys. And like, if I told y'all, my oven cooks too fast, so I had to get a bread machine because that thing is just offset and I don't know what's going on with it. So those of you that may want to get a bread machine, or if you want to use your oven, it's fine, but you can get bread machines for like a little over $100, like right at $100, or like $110 or something like that. So if that's something you think will be beneficial to you, I would say get it. I would say get it if you're able to get it. So yes, I'll be making it in the bread machine, Lady Dagger status. That way I can control what's in it, because bread don't digest with me at all. Unless if it's gluten-free bread, I have no problems. It digests. It's like I hadn't even ate no bread. If I eat regular bread and I can't touch no grain, like no wheat bread or nothing like that, oh no, it burns my stomach. And I think it's from me being allergic to the grass. I'm thinking it's linking it like grains. So I'll stay away from it. Lolo said that's what makes it a little better when we can just these groups preparing. When we can see just these groups preparing. Garden State Gardener say, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much, Garden State Gardener. Hi, Lady Dagger status. The Knox says, my BF thought it was crazy until we had that snowstorm. Now he lets me prep in peace. And you know what? And that's the thing. That's another thing, the Knox. The snowstorm that happened, was it last year? Was it last year or earlier this year? But Mississippi, Texas, and I think, was it Louisiana or Alabama or somebody? But that was a snowstorm that I did a video on it. I think it was last year. Because my people's back home, not my family, but I'm just saying Mississippians was all over Facebook and social media, Instagram, with cameras up at Wally World on the outside, talking about they won't let us in. They saving all the bread for this certain group. And they doing this and I'm like, man, miss me with that. Why everything got to be about a certain group? People are people, human here. I don't care what your race or your skin color is. No, they come down to the bottom line, because I'm looking at you right now on this live with these Jordans on by 4 different hair colors in your hair. And the weave is all down here, and the windshield wipers is on your eyelashes, and all this. And then when I add all that up, honey, you could have had you a lot of loaves of bread in that freezer. Because everybody back home pretty much got a deep freezer. Can't speak to nowhere, but I know Mississippi, they got a deep freezer somewhere. Because a lot of them get food stamps and stuff. I'm just telling it like it is. And they get deep freezer, so they stock up. I don't know nobody house I can't go to back in my little small town of Crystal Springs that ain't got no daggone deep freezer. You know how many loaves of bread you could have put in? You going to Walmart, you on here got Walmart thing all up on here talking about they standing at the door, they ain't letting them certain people in, and they doing all that. Bread is 88 cents at Walmart. 88 cents, I know, because I stock up on it for my own kids. I got 3 deep freezers, okay? One in my house that's for all my garden preps. Anything that comes from out there in that garden that I put up, I put in that deep freezer. Anything that we cook ahead of time, because we grill meats and stuff, I vacuum seal that stuff and I put it in the deep freezer as already ready meals. My outside deep freezer is for, I got two in the garage. One is out here for all raw meats. Anything that ain't been cooked that's raw goes in that deep freezer. My other deep freezer I have for all my frozen fruits, any frozen vegetables that's bought from the store, like peas or carrots and stuff like that. Any of the ice cream, popsicles, snowballs, that type of stuff go in the other deep freezer. Now you ask, some people may be like, oh well, I don't have the funds to buy or the room to get. Let me say, I have a small deep freezer out here in the garage, and I have a small refrigerator in the garage, and I have a small refrigerator in my bedroom to have it. You ask, okay, well your funds may be different. No. I don't have it like that. But I choose to do differently with my money. When I go, and when I was driving DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff like that, and even as an Uber driver, when I was doing that before the pandemic, when I made money, I would write out, okay, all my bills paid. Hubby pretty much take care of all the bills with his VA. That's taken care of. But after that, we still have to make money to pay extra bills. Okay, it don't take care of everything. That's just how much things are here. All right. So I'll write out a list. Okay, I need to go drive and make $40. That good old $40. But because I want to get this right here. So I don't have to take out of my budget for the house. Because what I want to get can actually wait if it had to. That's just kind of how I do it. When all these stimulus payments was coming, like I said yesterday, people was buying. Up here, you knew when I'm checking. When they said the stimulus money is going to be in the accounts on this, the people that had like the Chase cards and stuff like that, the Chime and stuff, they got they funds a little bit sooner than us if you got Bank of America and Wells Fargo and all that stuff. So you knew when you went out. Oh, I knew because I was doing Uber and stuff. When I started back doing the Uber Eats and stuff last August, I think August is when we started back trying to get back into it. When them stimulus payments was hitting, all people was ordering Red Lobster, Outback Steak. I'm talking about $200-$300 worth of stuff. I know because I was picking it up. You know that deep freezer was like $100 and some at Lowe's. You could have got you another one. You ain't nobody supposed to be at your house. It's a pandemic. If you gotta put it in the living room, plug it up in the living room and put food in, you gotta do what you gotta do. Who cares if it's in the living room? If you ain't got that much space, who cares if you get a small, 5'1" height deep freezer that's $100 and put it in your living room to put stuff in? You ain't supposed to have no company over there anyway. It's the middle of a pandemic. You ain't supposed to be socializing unless it's virtual. So guess what? And I don't care if it wasn't if it wasn't that type of a pandemic and and things was going on, I don't care who would come to my house and see a deep freezer in the front. Mind your business. You got a place to sit. The house is clean. Sit down. Don't worry about what I got in here. And that's just the mentality that I have. Okay? So a lot of people ask, and some people last year with the gardening, they would get on my live and be like, oh, that's too much money for soil. That's too much money for this. We was getting stimulus payments. Okay? All right? It's meant to use for what you need. So I used it for seeds and soil and buckets. Because now it looks like things gonna get locked down again. I don't have to buy no buckets. I really don't need to buy no seeds. Because I invested in what matters. I didn't go and buy all this other stuff. I saw people in the mall. All the Air Force Ones and the Jordans and stuff like that. Yes, I wear that stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But I wear it I buy it when it's a time to buy it. If I wanted it. I don't have to have the latest Jordans. I don't have to have the latest this. I will buy it for my kids before anything. But now it's a pandemic. Why I need that? They need it because they want to go in the club. They got to have it for that barbecue and all this other stuff. And then they want to sit there and complain. So when that storm hit, I saw a lot of people, I can't speak about no other state, I only speak about what I saw and what I saw on Facebook, and a lot of people was blaming the stores for only letting certain group of people in and all this, and you on there looking like a plumb fool. Yes, I'm gonna say it. If you look like a fool, I don't care what race, I don't care what it is, what race it is, you look like a plumb fool. You really did, because you didn't prepare. You didn't even try to prepare. You know you got 5, 6 kids. You know 5, 6 kids. If you got 5, 6 kids, one loaf of bread ain't going for when you make them a sandwich. Okay, that ain't going. So you need to be saying in your head, you should have about 10 to 20 loaves of bread every time you get them food stamps, okay, in a deep freezer somewhere. Yeah, that would be logic. That would be logic. But hey, no, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Some of the older people try to belittle you and tell you you don't know yourself now. You say, I still get all you wet behind the ears, whatever. All right. All right. If that's what you say, yeah, okay. I get that. I still get that. Say what you want. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm just going to disrespect you in my head. I ain't going to do it verbally, though. Because you just straight told me that I'm wet behind the ears and I don't know nothing. But you out here just living carelessly. Okay. All right. Okay. Love Note said, I have no one. LOL, never did. Love Note said, you are right. Lavender for Look said, they, spouses, friends, families, sometimes can't see the need, the urgency of times we are in, etc. And you know what? You're right. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I see it and that y'all see it. Because you're right. Some people just don't see it. Don't see it when it's plain as day. And I'm thankful that I have the mentality and the mindset to see it. I'm thankful that I was raised the way I was raised. I'm so thankful that I was raised that way, because that, you know, that did a lot. So I'm very thankful. It could have been so many bad ways. It could have been so many different ways. I am thankful that I was raised the way that I was raised. It's nothing about where you're from or how hard your life is. You made it through it. You got common sense. I mean, so it's no excuse as an adult, okay? Especially when you have people that's telling you, you know, if you never even thought about prepping or anything like that, and you have a family member that's giving you the information. So now you can't say, oh, I never thought of that, because you have that person telling you. You're blessed. That's a blessing that you have somebody telling you, because you may not ever think about it on your own, and that's fine. It just probably never crossed your mind. But when you got somebody telling you and you want to do, you don't want to listen, then bro, that's on you. That's on you all day. You can't be mad. That is on you all day long. Lady Dagger says, say hi, Garden State Guard. Hold up. Lady Dagger says, say hi, Garden State. Queenie Walker, good morning. Hey, Queenie Walker, how are you, hon? Maylin Ramiro said, I desperately want to learn how to grow some of your own foods because we love fresh fruits and vegetables. But this Florida sun is so harsh. I understand, honey. It's got so hot here. So, indoor gardening, honey, I'm going to tell y'all, with the indoor garden, you make sure you have something to catch. Look, let me tell you something. Because I'm going to go to Dollar Tree today. All right? You can do a lot with them Dollar Tree pails. Okay? Listen to me carefully. See if I got one. My son then got up. So he just came out here with me. Hand me a, if you can, I'm looking for one of the Dollar Tree pails that ain't got no holes in it. Or even one that does. You can give me those up there. Yeah. So I had somebody that come in and was like, um, it's kind of expensive to buy things. You got to when you growing in. She said when you're growing inside, it's kind of expensive because you got to have stuff for drain holes and stuff like that. Everybody loves the good old Dollar Tree. Almost everybody got a Dollar Tree. Okay, yeah, give me that. Okay, so summer treats is in here. Okay, so this is a Dollar Tree bin. All right. I can take 2 of these and make a flower pot. Just say if I don't have, you can take 1 of these and make a flower pot. Hold up, let's see. I always tell y'all. Hold up. Can you see what number that is? Is that a 5 in that little triangle? That's a 5, ain't it? The little triangle right here. Hold up, y'all. Yep, it's a 5. All right. Because I told you, stay away from number 3. If you're growing stuff, stay away from number 3. Number 3 is made out of plastic that is not approved for growing food in, okay? So, you can do this 2 ways. Because she said it was expensive. You can buy 2 of these, $2, okay? Put holes in this one for your drainage. Set it off into another one. That's going to be your catcher. Every other day. Now, when you're growing indoors, you ain't going to sit there and just pour water in it like you would outside. You're going to give it enough to grow, not be dry, suck it up, get all the water and nutrients and all that stuff. You're not going to be filling this up like just sitting there just doing this. So, this is, you shouldn't have to change that second one, pour that one out for at least every 2 to 3 days or whatever. You ain't gonna be just drenching this where all of it going down. I always try to pour enough to where the soil absorbs it and keeps everything moist for the roots to pour from the soil and get the water out. So you can either get you an aluminum pan, set this off in it. They at the dollar store too for $1. Not 2 for $1, but I'm saying they're at the dollar store too, and they are $1. You can stick this off in an aluminum pan. Use the aluminum pan for your drainage. Or if you don't want no aluminum pan and you got a few extra coins, buy 2 of these. Put holes in this one, set it off in the other one for a bin. It's not expensive. You'll have that for a while. Just make sure that your recycle number is 1, 2, 4, 5, and sometimes 6. I try to stay around 5 and 2, 3. I mean, not 3. 1, 2, and 5. If I guess I haven't got nothing with a 4 recycle number. But that's just me. All my buckets are number 5, okay? Which is still okay for growing food in. Only thing somebody may be worried about is the coloring. My buckets, I ain't worried about the coloring of them. I maybe have 1 or 2 that faded or something, but I think they was already like yellow or whatever. I'm not worried about that. The soil help take out a lot of chemicals and stuff like that. It does what nature does. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. So it's not. You have to get creative when you're talking about growing inside, but it's doable. And then another thing that you can do. Don't wait for me to give you information. Learn what you can grow inside that don't have to be pollinated. There are crops that don't need that are self-pollinating. A lot of your beans have the male and the female part in the flower, and all you gotta do is just shake it a little bit, and it'll do what it gotta do. It'll impregnate the other, and they do what they gotta do. They got the same parts in the flower. So those are things you can Google. People Google things every day and everything else. Google what plants are self-pollinating. Then you'll know you don't really need the bees or anything. Those are good for in the house as long as you have good plant lights. You can grow. So different things like that is things that can be done. And just like Maylin Ramiro, I understand, honey, because it gets really, really hot here, and things just start scorching, like the peppers and stuff. they just start scorching a lot. So that's why with everything going on, and I was like, you know what, we need to go back to growing. Now I do have videos from last year and earlier this year where I grew stuff in the house, but that was pretty much trying to get people motivated that didn't have yards and stuff. Now we are fully doing it. This is for stock up, you know, having this under your belt. So Salon Diva Home and Garden. Salon Diva V Home and Garden. My husband doesn't want to help me in the garden unless the yard looks a mess. Then he wants to help me clean it up. I understand, I understand. Love Note said, I have been finding online deals discount for the last 2 years. Yes, there's plenty of them. Love Notes. Maylin Ramiro said, Everglade tomatoes grow great in Florida, son. They are a cherry tomato that tastes good. Ooh. Oh, wait, did I miss something? Okay. And see y'all, and I'm back to where growing only the things that I can eat. I love food, but I can't have like, you know, tomatoes and stuff like that. I can't have those. So I have to really, really pay attention to what I can grow. You know, I've been looking into how to freeze lettuce. Can I freeze lettuce? What's the texture of it? Y'all know I dropped those seeds, so when it grow, if it's God's will, I'm gonna freeze it. Freeze some of it just to see what's the texture of it, so I can stock up on a lot of lettuce and stuff. All that stuff is going up. You know, I'm trying to get it to where when y'all see videos, I am at home doing a lot of homesteading type stuff, because I'm trying to say when I go out, it'll be pick up an online order. Pick up an online order. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, when I don't do this, this is just what I do. When I was picking up my online orders, I get them bags and bring them in. I Lysol the outside of them bags down. Not my food bags. Not my like actual bags that have food. I Lysol the grocery bag down. And then I take alcohol that I have, this regular rubbing alcohol, and I spray all my food. I spray all the packaging of the food. Now, if it's food that has holes in it, like if you buy potatoes or fruit or something, I don't spray that with no. You don't spray that. Do not spray that. I don't want nobody to say, "Well, you told me to spray." Produce and stuff like that. You know, I wash that off in the sink or whatever if I buy something like that. But like cheese and stuff that's fully packaged, y'all, you see this? I keep rubbing alcohol in it. I don't dilute it or nothing. I spray all that daggone stuff down, and that's where I'm getting back to. Well, I kept spraying stuff down, but I'm getting back to where I'm only gonna be going out unless I'm picking up my online orders. And y'all know it's something. Let me tell you, Sam's Club in my area was not all last year. They was not doing curbside pickup in my town. Went to Sam's Club a couple weeks ago and found out they was doing online. Now they got a curbside. They wasn't doing it. So I'm guessing they looking at how crowded things has been and how things is back on the rise again. Now they doing curbside. So that's a plus for me, because if I ain't got to go in those stores to shop, then I don't want to do it. So everything will be back online or Amazon. Maylin Romero said, greetings to everyone. Lavender for Lux said, hit the like button. Love. Thank you so much, honey, for reminding them. Maylin Romero said, many thanks. Love Notes. Lavender for Lux said, hey, Maylin. Be grateful for all those little things, y'all. Exactly, honey. Exactly. Love Notes said, Maylin Romero, use 50% to 90% sunshade cloth for some of your plants, but look up Florida longevity spinach, Okinawa spinach, citrus fruits, trees online in Florida, pineapple. Oh, I wish I could eat pineapple. Wow, I didn't know that, Queen. Know what, Peace? Know what? Maylin Romero said, my first live show. Hey, Ma said, oh. Well, welcome, Maylin Romero. Welcome, honey. Welcome. Love Note says, thankful for the air I breathe. LOL. I know, right? I know. I'm going to say, glad to see you here, Maylin. No, it's very easy to get nail dryer, polish, etc. Do your own nail. Yeah, and I have them. It just getting my nails done. It's just been my little woosah. Like, I go there by myself and get them done. And I like to get the designs. If y'all been following me for a couple years, I'll be very picky. I like to get the designs. I like for my nails to be thick. I like for them to be a certain way. So that was just my little, you know, my little thing that I do. I don't ask for much. I don't need much when it comes to, I cut my hair off, so you ain't got to worry about paying, so much money to get that done. I don't mess with my eyebrows. Every now and then I let them wax them, but lately I don't want you in my face. They're too close, so I ain't gonna wax my eyebrows. So I just let them do what they do. Only thing that I ask for is that I will get done with my nails. And like I say, for the past 2 months, is it 2 months? Yeah, about 2 months, I got comfortable with going back, especially with where I go. They were so protective, like with the shield, you wash your hands and all that stuff. But now, y'all, I don't even, because it takes them, I'm particular about them. So I be in the nail shop, like I will be the first one in the nail shop. They start on my nails at 9:30 when the doors open. I don't get out of there sometimes still 10:30, 11 o'clock, because my nail tech know exactly how I want them. I want it thick. Don't put no thin layer on there. And don't put them too thick where it don't go with my hand. Don't put no thin layer to have me back in a week and a half, because I ain't coming back for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So I have them some way. I want them square. I don't want them round. I don't want them this. If I want a design on them, I want it this way. I want it. I'm paying my money. This is my, and I don't have to. I don't have to tell him one time, and he do exactly what I want him to do. So that's just my little woosah, my little that I like. But now, y'all, the information that I have gotten over the past couple days, I don't see myself getting them done when it's time to get these redone. I don't see it right now. I really don't, because I don't want to have to be in an environment for a long period of time. I don't care how many shields is up. I don't care. These different variants that's coming with COVID is more stronger. They more easier to catch. I go in there with 2 masks on. Yes, I put on my paper mask and then I put my cloth mask on over it. But still, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. You may still catch COVID or something like that. But let it be out of my hands if I catch it. Don't let it be because I did something that I know was not, I didn't have to do. I don't, and nails is something I don't have to just need to go do. So, Maylin said, thank you for that testimony. You are inspiring. Thank you so much, honey. Love Note said, age doesn't bring knowledge or sense. I know, right? But I get look, I done came a long way with my mouth. And the reason why is because for the longest, I always will be belittled by older people. Like, and I'm just like, man, the amount of stuff I know at my age. And I start saying to myself, okay, they belittled me because the amount of knowledge that I knew at my age, they wasn't practicing, and they should have been for their age. So you get that automatically they want to try to make you feel like you don't know anything. And it's not right. And so I got some mama like, I don't care what age you is. I'm going to be respectful because I was raised to be respectful to my elders. But do not think I'm a fool because I don't get you straight. I'm just going to let you do what you do. And I see. I see. I'm not crazy. I see. I'm just not gonna be quick to speak. I'm gonna let you think I don't see. Okay? And call me wet behind the ears. Call me. I had people say say they can still smell Similac on my breath. Now that was an insult. Okay? I'm like, oh, really? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Like, really? It is just like, you know what? Don't do it. Don't do it. You was raised better than that. Just don't do it. That's your elder. Just let it. Just be quiet. And then that's what I had to learn to do. Tigor, good morning. Hey, Tigor, how are you? Maylin Romero say, I am on it now. Thank you for the info and tips. You are welcome, honey. Maylin said, it's extremely easy to do your nails yourself, and you already have skills and an eye for details, so you will just set your mind to it and do it. Yes, honey. Yes. Like I say, it was just my little thing to go. You know, that's the one little thing that I do for me, cause I don't really do a lot for me. So that's my one little thing that I would do. But honey, nah, no. Love Note said, oh, and I like to use, when I was painting them, like during the pandemic, I wasn't going, I was using the Sally Hansen gel polish. I really like their gel polish. But I gotta learn to be patient, because when I'm painting my own nails, I don't be patient enough. I gotta find the time to be patient, to sit there and let them dry properly. That's my problem. I didn't let them do my feet though. I do my own feet. I used to let them do it, but since I've been going back for the past 2 months, I didn't let them do it because I wasn't there yet with how I seen them doing feet and using the same stuff. Well, not using the same stuff. Wasn't using the same. Let me get that right. It's just, I feel like even though they put the bag in the thing after everybody, I still feel like it should be cleaned out very thoroughly, you know. So I never let them do our feet since the pandemic. They used to, but I do that myself. Over 30 years ago, the heirloom seed vault was created to store seeds for the future, and it's in the Arctic. My father. Let's see. Oh wow, Love Notes. Now, what? Love Notes said, what? What you mean, Love Notes? And I said, I'm good. Maylin said, there are plenty of young people who do have wisdom. I have seen it. They may not be as plentiful as we think, but there are good people left in the world, so don't lose hope. Thank you so much, Maylin. Thank you so much. Yeah, and it is. It's a lot of people younger, and in my age group. You know, I'm not ashamed. I'm not one of the females that's ashamed to say their age. I'm 34, and I still, a lot of elderly people is like, you don't know nothing. You know, at this age, they like, you don't know anything. But what they understand is, I never, even with my 20s, I've been married since 22 years old. So I'm not that type to be out there, this, that, and the other. Never been. So you learn, you learn, okay? But they don't look at it that way. They don't look at it. And I say half of them because you would think that the elderly people will be the ones teaching my age group and younger. They out there right with them these days. Like, oh, okay. Let's see. Lavender said, thanks to Knox. Didn't need to block you. I'm sorry. Oh, it happens. It happens. Because when we hit the thing to do one thing, sometimes y'all know how sensitive the phone screens are. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she did not mean to, the Knox. But when we tap it it does its own thing sometimes. Sometimes it time because I have time. Let me see. A couple months back, I timed GT Junior Grows It Alaska 4 was on Alaska 4A. Y'all know who I'm talking about. One of my mods. I timed him out by mistake. It timed him up for, I think it said 300 seconds. I was not trying to time him out, and it did. It happens. It happens. Gina versus Gina. Good morning. Try to stay prepped always. Newer to gardening though, but I'm learning a lot. Hey, as long as you learning, honey, and you doing it, hey, you're a gardener. I don't care if you 2 days in, you're a gardener, okay? Burley's Blossom Gardener said, I'm loaded with seeds. Yo, I gotta go through my seeds, and I'm gonna take out everything that I cannot use. Because, like I say, it's no reason for me to be growing all these tomatoes and stuff that I know I cannot eat. But like I say, it was fine because I wanted to show y'all different varieties you can still grow. So that's why I did it. But I did buy seeds. I wasn't thinking about that part of buying so many seeds of tomatoes and stuff because I cannot eat them. And I know that. So I only want to purchase the seeds that I know we eat, like squashes, zucchinis, cucumbers, eggplants, fruits like mango melons, watermelons, berries. I can do berries if I put them in smoothies with almond milk. It takes the acidity down. So things that I know that I can eat. Mayland Ramiro said, you are very correct. This is not an age thing because there are plenty of people who are mature and in their years and they made terrible decisions. Exactly. But they make it like that. They make it like that. I don't know what it is about me, but people try to belittle me a lot. They try. They try. They try. Okay? Yeah, they try. And now I done learned how to not go off in the mouth. Like, it's been time I done had to be disrespectful. Not trying to be. I learned how to be nice, nasty now. Yeah. Tell you in a nice, respectful way. But you get the point. You probably feel kind of stupid inside. I went from the blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, you didn't. That wasn't right for you to say. This, you should be doing this. I went from that to, thank you, and la 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 la. Now you have a good day. Yeah. Lumno said there are some very good people in the world. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. You just gotta find them. Mayland Ramiro said polio and the vaccine was another scam. One of my aunts was a poster child for the polio vaccine program. Wow. Lavender for Lux said, love knows you mentioned the Arctic. I saw that, so I thought so. The seeds we're collecting can be frozen until needed too. Your thoughts? Love said, depends on the seeds. Certain seeds are not viable when frozen. Love said, tropical things can't be frozen. Mayland Ramiro said, best place to buy seeds at. Thank you. Oh, Mayland, honey. I got seeds from everywhere. Dollar Tree, Home Depot, Lowe's. Order them from Ferry Morris? I hope I'm saying it right. I ordered from there. Burpee, Baker Creek. Has good seeds. I came across Baker Creek earlier this year. Okay. They have good seeds. I don't order seeds from Amazon, nor do I Etsy. Now, nothing is wrong with it. I'm not saying that nothing's wrong with it. But I don't want no seeds coming to me in no little baggie. Okay? I want seeds coming to me in its original packaging. Okay? Or from a known place like Baker Creek Seeds. Something like that. So I never order from Amazon. Now, some people do, and they don't have no problems. I never order from Amazon. Well, I never order seeds from Amazon, nor Etsy. So, y'all don't sleep on them Dollar Tree seeds. A lot of people's been wondering if Dollar Tree seeds is good. Yes. I've never had a problem with Dollar Tree seeds germinating or anything. So, wherever you can find seeds that you know are legit, wherever you can find seeds, get them. If you can find them cheap, that's even better. Cause sometimes Home Depot seeds. Right, was it Lowe's? No, Home Depot the other day, and some of the organic seeds, by Fairy Mars, I think, are $1.24. Y'all need to check those out. Some of them is $2 and some, but some of the organic ones, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Can you hand me that thing? I can show y'all a pack of the organic ones that I bought the other day. The whole crate. No, the crate. I can show you what that packaging look like, and it has the price up there. Let me just put it right here. Thank you. Let me see if I can find one of these packs for y'all, and then I can show you. Cause I was surprised they was cheaper than. Oh, and look, y'all. Also, Walmart. I don't know if they still got some now. I don't know if they still got some, but Walmart was selling these right here. This is how the brand look. They were selling these for 50 cents. So when you can find them at 50 cents and stuff like that, just because they cheap seeds, they still good seeds, y'all. Let me see if I can find a pack that I had got. Because my Home Depot and Lowe's didn't have these at the beginning of the year. Oh, so it was $1.59. And I picked this one up. So that's what it looks like. So it's by Farrah Morris. This one don't say organic, but I did get some that say organic, and this is a time. But they had like squash and stuff like that. That was like this. It was $1.59, and that's how the packaging looked. Because I have some Farrah Morris seeds that looks like this. Okay, and these were $1.59, so you can see the difference in the packaging. But they by the same company. So wherever you see a seed staying at, and yeah, somebody said they didn't know that the Dollar Tree seeds were $4 for $1. Look, I told you, I bought them. If they was cheap, I bought them. Dollar Tree, $4 for $1. So wherever you get seeds and you know they legit, get them, okay? Get them. Some of you may have seen, these are all the seeds I have that is not open. So this is my seed stash. That's not open. Bring y'all down. For anybody that have not seen, I told you, I do not play when it comes to my seeds, okay? So, and most of this stuff is stuff I can eat, because I went through it the other day and took out a lot of stuff that I couldn't. I think there's some tomatoes in here that's got to go, but not many of them. So that's my seed stash. That's all my seeds that are not open. And then I have some in mason jars, okay? And these containers right here. All right. And then something else y'all need to think of when you gardening on the outside during the spring and summer. This right here is all my flowers. And you like, Tamika, you can't eat no flowers. Nope, you can't. But you know how to say my lip gloss bring all the boys to the yard. Well, these flowers bring all the pollinators to the yard. Okay. They bring the pollinators to the yard. So I won't be buying no more flower plants. No more flower seeds, because I'm stocked up on different ones, and some of the packaging tell you which pollinators it'll bring. But it's always good to have a couple flowers too, in case your area is low on bees and stuff. So you'll have that. So keep that in mind too, y'all. All right, let's see. Lavender Fuller said, no. My main thoughts. Oh, no. Lavender Fuller said, I wonder which ones are not valuable. Oh, it's a great thought. Love Note says, only certain seeds need stratification, cold in order to grow Your stone fruit. These freeze corn kernels. Try eliminate the bugs or insects. Baker Creek heirloom seeds. Yes, I like Baker Creek. And when you type in Baker Creek, for anybody that ain't been on Baker's Creek site, when you type it in, because it confused me a little bit at first. When you type in Baker Creek, it'll come up rareseeds.com. That is Baker Creek website, okay? Lavender for Luck said, Mayland, I just learned the dollar store is a good place. I use Baker Creek and Little Shop of Seeds. I've heard of Little Shop of Seeds, but never ordered from them. I think I went on their website, but they was like sold out of a lot. Mayland Ramirez said, got it. What's that? Mayland polio vaccine was not a scam. I have family members. Love knows I only have one account. Okay, so Love knows you say you only have one account. Lavender for Luck. Will you do me a favor, honey? You are either Garden State Gardener or whoever my mod is that's still in here. Can you go back up and look at Taniqua 1 profile? And tell me, is it me or is that Love Notes profile picture on there? Because I kept asking and I don't think that person responded to me. I may be wrong, but Taniqua 1 profile has look like it's Love Notes picture. And if so, I'll take that off because I don't want nobody acting like someone else on here. Not saying that that person is, I'm not sure because I could be wrong, but it looks like Love Notes picture. Love Notes said I don't have one account. Garden State Garden said I'll be on the lookout. Love Notes to see if anyone steals or uses your name. Yeah, Garden State Garden. It says Taniqua 1, and that profile picture. They was in here. I'm not sure if they're still in here, but there's comments on here. That profile picture looks like her. Mayland Ramiro said it named my aunt others, but they were not family, friends, and people in town. Hey, Letitia City Prepper. Good morning, everyone in the chat. Hey, MGI. Hey, honey, how are you? Love Note said, okay, good looking out. Garden State Gardener. I didn't see that. Lavender Fuller said, hey, Letitia. Love Note said, hey, Letitia. With all, Mayland said, with all due respect, I should have been more clear with any other shot. It is experimental, and those results can easily be seen as not everyone was affected the same. I understand, honey. I understand. A Letitia City Prepper said, hello, Lavender for Luck. Note said, bread makers are really good now, and a lot of them come with recipes. Yes, mine came with different recipes, and it has a gluten-free setting. Yep, I had got it from Williams Sonoma. It's a town about 45 minutes to an hour away from my town, and they have a Williams Sonoma there, and I had went there last year and got the last bread machine, y'all. But I saw that same bread machine that I got is actually on Amazon too for a little over $100, like $110. Mayland Ramiro said, my neighbor is also one of my best friends, as we have become closer over the years, and she got very sick after the shot. A lot of people did. A lot of people said they did. Tigor said, hey, have you ever tried fresh aloe for your stomach issues? No, I haven't. I done tried so many things, Tigor. To be honest, I'm so scared to try anything else. I just eat the way it seems like my stomach want me to eat, and I just go from there. Like I done tried so many different things, and and I really think it's just a family issue because it runs in my family. You know, my grandma had these stomach issues. I have an aunt that has the stomach issues. I have an uncle, two or three uncles on my mom's side. All these on my mom's side has stomach issues. But then when you go on my dad's side, my dad has stomach issues. So I think it's just, you know. And then when I was doing research, eat for your blood type, it said people that's in the O family naturally has stomach issues, like naturally. And that gluten and dairy is two things that we should not consume a lot of. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not none of that. I did my research. Once I once I found out my allergies to like my allergies to like weed and grass and stuff like that, I started doing research, and that's why I came across when I typed in eat for your blood type, and it broke down people that's in the O family is we don't have certain things in our blood, is like certain whatever, and we can't digest stuff. We don't have the enzymes or whatever. And I just say, you know what? And it is, in a way, it's a good thing because it forces me not to eat junk. It forces me not to be messing with the cow, not to be messing with the ice cream made from the dairy. It forces me, and it forces me to eat clean. Okay, I want to make sure that I don't eat something that I'm not supposed to, because then it makes me go without eating for a couple days, and then I drop weight. But like I told y'all, it got to the point with my stomach where I can't even drink alcohol, and I feel like that was the best thing ever, is me having to leave the alcohol alone, because the alcohol was contributing to a lot of weight gain. And I feel like that was the best thing ever, you know, for me to be down to the size I was when I had my last child. I'm like, okay, this is where my body really wanted to be at. I was feeding it all that stuff that was inflaming me. So I'm to the point now where I'm not taking nothing but my famotidine for my stomach, because stress and just life and what's going on can stress anybody out. That works against GERD. So even though I could eat what I need to eat, anytime you have stress, you can cause stomach ulcers and stuff. So I take my famotidine every now and then. I haven't taken it in 3 days. What? I didn't need to, but I had said I'll probably take it today and just take it every now and then, as needed, just because I know my mental health causes a lot of stress. Like, I'm OCPD, so if y'all don't know that, that's obsessive compulsive personality disorder. Been that since a child, okay? So I already know I'm naturally, my body makeup, I've always had anxiety and depression. That's what OCPD is together. So all those things, even though I eat right, can still interfere with my digestive system. So I still take the famotidine every now and then, but as long as I eat what I'm supposed to. My biggest problem lately has been ranch dressing, because I can't eat no saucy stuff. And whenever I eat, like yesterday we was out and I had to eat out, so I got the grilled chicken fillet and some fries from Chick-fil-A. That don't bother me at all, long as it's not the grilled nuggets. But my problem was I made myself not get their salad dressing, because I like to dip my fries in the salad dressing rather than the dipping sauce. Well, they salad dressing, they ranch salad dressing has that vinegary taste to it. And I had been eating it like that, and I could tell my stomach would get like it wanted to burn. So yesterday I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna eat. Oh my goodness. Eating it without any sauce, it made me don't want Chick-fil-A no more, and I love Chick-fil-A. And the reason being, it was dry. It was dry. Like, so dry. So I was like, okay. Can't do that. So that just makes me just make sure that I just take extra food from home. So I mean, I don't drink anymore. I was down to 1 drink a month. I don't even do that no more. My anxiety is a whole lot better that I don't drink. Because they was telling me to have a drink a day for my anxiety. And after having to get off from it because of my stomach last year, I realized that that drink was contributing to my anxiety too. So I look at it all as a blessing, to be honest. You know, it took me having to get really, really sick and be so scared last year, you know, going to doctors and stuff, to find out that it's to find out what really helped me. Everything that now main thing is not eating processed food, not eating a lot of seasonings, not eating dairy, not eating gluten. And when you look at it, all those things is healthy for you. So I just feel like it wouldn't be a problem for me. I told y'all about that, the canned meat, the canned chicken breast and water and some rice. If that's all I had to eat for 3 months, I'd probably be tired of eating it. But it wouldn't bother me because I'm not missing nothing. I'm not missing anything. I can't have most of the stuff anyway. So yeah. And it makes it easier too because the kids are the same way. So win-win situation, I guess. Lavender for lunch said my son and I started making bread because he started not feeling well eating store-bought. Now he eats it and is feeling fine. Yes. I had did some research and they said bread is made out of human hair. Y'all look that up. They said it's human hair in bread. Some kind of way they break it down or whatever. Y'all look that up. Y'all may think I'm lying. I ain't lying. That's what they said. And bread is made out of human hair. Google it. You'll see. No. Maylan Ramiro said I had a huge stock pot that I could do water bath canning, and that was my thing, water bath canning. I hope I have the phrase correct. Yes, you do. Or do y'all have a better suggestion because I want to start? That's when I did canning. I always use water bath. I never did pressure canning. Okay, I always did water bath canning, and I canned a lot of stuff. I don't deal with meat. I don't can meat. I don't dehydrate meat. I don't deal with meat. I do not play with that. If it's not done, you get botulism, all type of stuff you don't want to be eating. And I don't play with it. I'm telling y'all, when I was canning, I canned all type of vegetables. Whether they was pickled or not. I did jams and jellies was my favorite, but it did not like me. Oh my goodness. The acidity and the amount of sugar gave me some mad indigestion. But I love jams and jellies, preserves and stuff like that. Peppers, carrots and stuff like that. I did all that in water bath canning. Love Note said I have family members whose legs are still affected by polio. My friend is in a wheelchair. Wow. Lady Dagger Status said windshield wiper allergy. Oh, wait a minute. I am far behind then. Girl, I'm being honest, Lady Dagger Status. I ain't knocking nobody to go get them eyelashes on their eyes. I'm not knocking you. Nothing. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The ones complaining the eyelashes all the way out here. You bad and it like, hey, and them the ones that was in front of Walmart talking about that they was saving the food for other people, for certain people. Them was the main one. Now common sense would have said, now, if you gonna get online and you gonna act like this, go snatch them things off, take off all your jewelry, put on some you know, plain shoes or whatever, and go there looking like you need help. Don't go there all G'd up and stuff, and you wasn't prepared for anything that happened. Don't do that. Like, and they do that. Like, that's like getting sued by somebody and going to court with gold chains on, watches all on, Jordans all on, you in a whole Gucci outfit, and you sit there and tell the judge, I ain't got no money. Yeah. Don't tell me that your old man paid for all the stuff. Okay? Because you should have told him to give you the cash in hand. If he didn't want to give you the cash in hand, you should have left him where he was at. All right, so it ain't no excuse. Don't even come there and say you didn't buy it, that your old man bought it for you. No. Because before you buy me anything like that, you need to give me the money, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna use it the correct way. Okay? Now if you don't want to give me the money and you want to control what is being spent on, then you can buy me that. But then you still need to go ahead and put some groceries and stuff in the house. Okay? We're gonna do it one way or another. So it's no excuse. It ain't no excuse. No, it's not. Love Note says they have water bath canners at Wally World. You need a rack to keep the jars off the bottom of the pot. Yup, right. I normally, because that stuff be so hot, they normally have the kit too. You have the rack, and then you can buy the little box that has the ladle, the tongs. What's that flat thing? It's the flat stick thing that you stick in there and let all the bubbles out. You know, before you put the top and stuff on. They normally have a kit like that too at Walmart. Everything you need will be right there. And I'm gonna tell you something else. If you're thinking about water bag cannon, well, I used to buy the dissolvable labels. That way when you label your stuff and you get through with it after you done open it and all that, you ain't gotta sit there and try to peel off them other labels. I used to hate doing that. Then I started buying the dissolvable labels, and you can get them very inexpensively at Amazon. To where when you get through with your jar, put it in some water, and that label just melt off. So little things like that, honey, you'll be just fine. I just can't do candy no more because of the ingredients and stuff that I have to put in it. Okay, Denot said, I'm in Memphis. You know, that's 2 minutes from Mississippi. So we got over a foot of snow. Wow, Denox. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And so many people wasn't even prepared for some snow. Because I never get it. We never get it. And that's why I constantly tell people that I know. I don't tell them now. I stopped telling them. Well, we don't get that or this don't happen. I constantly say it's the first time for everything. What do you mean? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, okay? Maylan Romero said it did completely. And permanently injured my aunt. She walked with those braces the rest of her life. Wow. Lavender for Luck said, Mayland, please refrain from vaccine conversations. Our host will be paralyzed. It is personal choice. Thank you so much, Lavender for Luck, for that. Yeah, y'all, yeah. If you notice, when it comes up, I haven't asked y'all who did what. Did you do this? Did you do that? You probably can tell from me what I did or did not do, but I try not to say it because, yeah. Thank you, Lavender, for Luck, for letting her know. I wasn't even thinking. Love Note said ball canning book you can get online. Yep, you sure can. And if you may find it at Walmart too, but a lot of times they be sold out. So yeah, online may be better. But if you go to Walmart, just check. Look, they may have one. You may look up and find one. And it'll be over by the canning stuff. Mayland, thank you for this valuable information. I've been looking it up, but I wasn't sure about universal or standard size and did not want to do a DIY, obviously, because of safety. Let's see. Actually, Aaron Paul did that. May did not work out. That's okay, Mayland. I understand. Things. Aaron Paul said, Mayland, all is well. Can't wait. Stockpile looks like yours. Honey, this is a coupon stockpile. This is all from couponing. Wait till the prepping stuff, because I am doing some stuff today. And that's another thing. Y'all will see in the videos that's to come. I have decided, I told y'all, if you haven't invested in a vacuum sealer, invest it don't have to be an expensive one. $30. $30. You can vacuum seal more than just food. It's not just for food. That's where I'm gonna do a lot of my stuff in. For my bug out bag and everything like that. So look into a vacuum sealer and vacuum sealer bags. And we'll get more into that actually today, because I wrote out my schedule. So I'm gonna be popping videos out for y'all left and right if it's God's will. I'm not worried about doing a video to have one up for y'all every day. As I do the videos, until we can get enough people to start prepping like now, I'm gonna pop videos out constantly. A lot of the videos I'm probably gonna do voiceovers for y'all, because it's easy for me to turn the camera on and just get to prepping, get to doing what I'm doing. Then I can come back and do a voiceover and tell y'all what I'm doing. But I got a lot of stuff. I gotta get them bags together. I gotta start on them today. I got everything I need, a good starter point and everything like that, because I started from stuff last year, but I just gotta get it together. I gotta get it together. So that's my whole thing. It's rainy outside. I was gonna go out and film the garden and try to clean it up some, but it's been raining all morning. Mosquitoes is out, so this is the perfect time for me to do the bags and stuff. Hold up. Shantistic Trill TV. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you so much. I got the notification that you shared the live. So thank you for sharing it. Mayland Romero said, can't wait. Okay. Love Note said, I'm a certified food processor. Get it, Love Notes. Mayland Romero said, was just looking at that book. Love it. I said, I have 3 freezers also. Yes, Love Notes. Mayland said, yes, books all the way. Lona said, May, you're on the right track. Denai said, girl, my sister said I'm turning into an old man because I don't spend my money on clothes. I spend it on tools, garden, and prayer. And I'm so sorry that the Knox. I said she earlier. I said she earlier. So what you just wrote, I'm so sorry, because say the Knox. It don't tell me if you're male or female. So there's no picture or nothing up there. So I'm so sorry. So you are a he. But you saying to an old man, look. You can't eat clothes and shoes. You can't. All you're doing is putting. And like I say, I used to be big on, not big on like I gotta have the latest, but whenever I purchase anything, I will purchase J's. I purchase, Air Forces, and my grandma always dressed me in the best. And even when I got older, I would buy, But I learned years ago, I'm not finna sit here and put money in their pocket for something that ain't beneficial to me. I'm sitting here I gotta have the latest Jordans. My last pair of Jordans, I can't even remember what they was was it 35 or something like that. It was one of his, it was a couple of years back, maybe about 5 years ago. I know they had the gum sole. They was nice. But that was like my pair in a couple years. I don't see the purpose now, especially these days, buying all that stuff. You can't eat no gold chain. You can't sit there and eat all these different clothes and stuff like that. So yeah, gardening stuff, tools and stuff, that is where it's at. You know, back in the day, people weren't buying all that stuff. Like I'm talking about like back in the big farming days and stuff like that. Like who cares? Be an old man. Be an old man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's the way people will think, then let them be. You'll be an old man prepared. Larry for Look said, I have one steel freezer. I need another one too. Make sure you look. I know during the summer months, Lowe's and stuff be sold out, but they can always order it. Okay, they can always order it. But keep on the lookout, honey. Keep on the lookout. Get you another one. Lumno says, what we grow and harvest, we need to preserve it. Yes. Burley's Blossom Garden said, I have 2 freezers. That's what I'm talking about. Lumno said, the Knox, your opinions don't put no money in their opinions don't put no money in your pocket. Don't worry about what they say, LOL. Exactly. Letitia said, I have 2 deep freezers, 2 refrigerators. Get it, girl. Lono said, my friend is in her 90s. She has big, giant deep freezer. Wow. Smart lady. Lavender for Love said, right, you come to see me, not my stuff. I agree with you on that. Exactly. Letitia City Prepper said, I slowed down on prepping and recently picked it back up. Got to, honey. Because I'm just waiting for the day that they say another shutdown. People gonna go crazy. Burley's Blossom Gardening say, yes, I use mine for soil, fruit trees, and seeds. Yes. Love Note said, they're not, why they still buying clothes they not going to wear. Oh well, so you can look good for people who care nothing about them. Exactly. You gotta have the latest drip. You gotta flex and all that stuff. That's all they care about. And it's crazy. You see the older ones walking around talking all this stuff. I mean, look, last couple days we pull up to the gas station and you see an old head pull up, and the first thing they be doing is looking, trying to see who see them. They may be in the BMW or something like that. And then literally, lately I've been seeing like in their 60s, late 50s, 60s-ish. And they pull up to the gas station. The first thing they do this. And when they do this, I do this. I look the opposite way. Then I just turn back around and just look straight. I can still see you looking at the car to see if I'm going to look your way. First of all, at the age that you are, you bumping the baby. I don't know if most of y'all know who the baby is. But you're bumping his music. But you ain't, some of his music, so nothing on him. But I'm just saying, you bumping his music. You got it loud as I don't know what. You get out, pants is... As we get older, we all drop. Things starts to drop, okay? So you already in that stage where things can start dropping, and now you dropping your pants even low. You not know how that looks, sir, with a shirt on that could be a dress, and you bumping the baby, and you get out and you still looking around to see who can see, and you doing all this right here, and then you add a little movement to it. I'm just sitting there like looking straight, but I can still see you, just like. Really, dude? Really? And I have seen so many of them lately. I don't know where they coming from, or if this the new thing that, you middle-aged or whatever. I'm telling you, in your 60s. Well, late 50s, early, mid-60s, okay? and older. And this is what you're doing. This is where it has come to. All right. All right. Okay. Well, I ain't knocking. You know, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. It's all good, but still, like, really? Really? Burley's Blossom Garden said, and my garden is huge this year. Yay! That's great. That's great. See, Maylin said, same here about the oven. Thought I was tripping out when it burned my cake super early before cook time was over. Was still raw in the middle of the brand new oven. Yes. Yes, mine's be tripping like that. Like I don't even use the thing. I try not to. Unless I bake fish. And I stand there and just wait. The knock said, look, I don't understand the thinking. You know, saying wearing all their money. LOL, buy some socks in that Nike. Some stock in that Nike company. So when you buy them, you get some money back. You can buy some online for like $50 a month. Exactly. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else too. And some people may not agree, and that's fine. But like when I do my like end of the year thing for my kids' school, when they progress stuff, they always ask the question, where do you see your child after school, after they graduate? And I know they be looking for me to say college. That would have been some years back, would have been college. I tell them successful and wise, pretty much. That's where it comes down to. Wise to a certain extent. And I explain it to them in a better way than I'm saying it to y'all. But these days and times, my opinion, high school education is important. College, I'm up against the fence on that one. Because times is hard, things is higher, tuition is higher. People get in debt so much on tuitions, college degrees, and all this stuff for stuff that they don't even never use. And as time's getting harder and harder, it's becoming even harder to get a job in the field that you got under your belt. But them bills steady coming around for that tuition fund. So I tell mine, you're going to go to school, you're going to graduate. I'm not that parent to push college down your throat. So many of us do not have degrees, are entrepreneurs, or have decent jobs. You know, my daughter, my oldest is 15, and she told me that she's like, Mom, the way things are, I don't plan on having kids. It may change, but I don't plan on having no kids. That's another thing I'm not pushing down my kids' throat. Oh, I gotta have some grandkids. I gotta have some grandbabies and this. No. I said it. I ain't telling them one of them they gotta have no youngin. That's up to them. I'm not pushing it. So when she said it, she told me, she said it may change, but I ain't. Nah, she literally said, the way times are, it's too hard to be trying to take care, and I was loving it in my soul. You know, if you want to go to college, I ain't pushing you to try to go to no big college. If you want to get your little degree, I don't have no problem with you doing, do it online. Do online something. It's too much going on. People acting too daggone crazy. I told my kids, if I won the lottery, I don't play lottery. I don't play. My husband do. But I'm just as an example. If I came into some money, I would buy a big house that's got about 6 bedrooms. And it's the reason why I'm saying that. Because if they wanted to stay home, they could stay home. Because that's the times we live in. Not getting biblical, but I know I used to always hear this that they used to say, and I can't quote if it's in the Bible. No, I don't think it's in the Bible, but it was something along the lines, when times get really hard, you may have 2 or 3 families in one house. So I say that to say this: if they were to get, like, things wouldn't be done in my house, that, if they were to get married and I had a big house, like one where you could have like different kitchen nets and stuff and your own area to yourself, like multiple family homes, but it's one big house. I told them, I said, you could stay there if you want with your family. You have your own area, your own kitchen, your own bathroom, like multiple homes in one. That's the type of thinking I am, because I don't see things going back to the way people want them to go. So I push basic education. Get your high school diploma. I don't push, oh, well, you gotta be this and you gotta be that, because I know half of the things you spend money on when it comes to tuition stuff, you can do all that. That don't mean you gonna get it. It's people that never got so many degrees and never found the job in the field that they don't want and got the degree for. Yeah. Because I had somebody, an older person, like 30 years older than me, had nerve to tell me that where I'm from, we don't have good education. Okay? Mississippi don't have good education. I actually worked for this individual when they said it. And they were saying how their kids has good education and college degrees and all that. And it's all about book sense. Well, I'm going to tell you, this was my boss. I didn't get fired. And if I did, oh well, because that was my 20s. I told him, that's stupid. Because if it's all about book sense and not common sense, your child can get that job, make that good money, as you call it, and if ain't got common sense, will lose every bit of it. Because it takes common sense to prepare you for the book sense, so when you get the good job and stuff, you have common sense to know how to keep it and how to not go and spend it. And that's exactly what I told my boss. I told you, you came at me crazy. And then I left. Told him I was done for the day. Bye. Locked the office up. Done for the day. If I would have got that phone call, you fired, oh well. You came at me crazy. You came at me talking about where I'm from, down in me, talking about education is not good. That wasn't the first time I've heard it. But that just show you how people think. And then to tell me that your kids got these degrees and lavish will have a lavish job and make plenty of money, and that's what it's all about. And I'm just like, you stupid. Like, and to tell me it's not all about common sense. It's all about the book sense. Really? All right. So that's another thing, y'all. Look, it's just I'm maybe it's me. Like I say, some will agree, some may not agree. It is fine, but that's just the way I look at it. It really is. Let's see. The Knox said they may not be paying attention to the world we're in. I'm going to buy me another gun because Memphis is turning into, oh Lord. Love Note said, may the oven maybe off on the temperature. I totally agree about making choices and putting your priorities in the best order. And if something isn't working, that means sit down and reassess. Yes. No repetition, maybe. Try to catch up now, y'all. I made the decision 2 weeks ago to stop coloring my hair. I had just made a purchase, but nonsense overflow of water. I use a pail or bucket. Thank you, Lavender, for luck. Mickey Lee, you are doing an amazing job. I am an older woman and I admire what you're doing and I'm learning from you. Ignore the negative people, they just hate. Yes, Mickey Lee, honey, I'm good. Look, I talk to y'all about things that I hear because sometimes it just be like not unbelievable, but I be shocked. Like what? But look, nothing they say can make me do. Like I told y'all, I made the example the other day. Who gonna make me do something? You know, like it ain't like younger when you be scared that you gonna get a whooping if you say certain things or you do certain things. Like the negativity with people. Like I talk to y'all about it because I be shocked, but it don't. I don't let it bother me. Because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do what I think is best. You know, so I understand, honey. I understand. Mayland Romero said, "You are teaching people common sense." Thank you, Mayland. Madam Phillips said that bucket number 5 can work for my herbs when they outgrow the current pots. That works. Thank you. You're welcome, Lavender for luck. Always love knows, Letitia. Common sense ain't common to some people. No, it's not. I was told some people can't think for themselves. I guess I just never. I don't know. I guess I'm starting to believe that's true. Mainly remember to check your new stove's book. Stove needs to be covering with the temperature. And said we never changed a thing here. Say thank you again for the information about the stove. My husband's super handy, but I think we were excited. Just plugged in and started cooking. I'm gonna say plant lights aren't that expensive. You can get a lower price to start out. Yep, exactly. Oh wait. Comment was in reference to what we all went through over the last year. So last year so far, I understand I was the same way. Oh wow. And learning. Gonna say guys, got to run. Dr. should be in soon. Much love to everyone here. See you all soon. Keep smiling, everyone. Thank you so much, Garden State Gardener, for coming in. I really, really appreciate you, sir. You be safe and congratulations again. Mainland Ramiro said, "This is great logic. All this is great logic." Yes. And I said, "Too much water in lettuce." Too much water in lettuce, Denox? Oh, for it to freeze. Is that what you're saying? For it to freeze? Lavender for looks. I love nose. That's it. But you know what? And you know what? If it don't do right, by freezing it, lettuce is something that's easy and quick to grow. You can have so many things of lettuce and use the cut again method from each one, and it'll just keep growing and growing and growing. So yeah, but that's the good thing about it. If you can preserve it, it's so quick to grow, you know. Maylin, remember, say you are intelligent, wise, in fact. Thank you so much, Maylin. Say I have $35 light on a stand alone. I don't grow nothing but food. Nothing wrong with that, love notes. Nothing wrong with that. Lavender for love said, right. I even sprayed the mailbox, mail garage can handle out the pickup. Now I wear gloves when I get out the car everywhere. Yes, I spray the mailbox too. Mailbox. I have to take my little alcohol out there And on a hot day, I'll spray after the mailman done ran. I'll spray some lights off. Love knows I live in the country and they fly over all the time. LOL. But when it open her door and the touch I can't. LOL. Say they think every house is up to something here in Florida. LOL. Often they right. I'm listening intently. Say mainland they think the same here in Georgia. They just need to be knowledgeable in what the plants are. I'm tired. I'm retired law enforcement. I understand. Mainland say that's why mine go dry too fast. Said I graduated to wearing 3 masks, so I become comfortable with it prior to someone telling me it's best thing to do. Lavender for luck. That is so smart. Yes. Yes. Love No said I'm working towards self-sufficient. Have my bees worm form for fertilizer composting. Waiting for my chickens. Local farmer with grass fed beef. Wow. Wow, get it, Love Notes. Mainly remember say, oh my goodness, this is the information I've been lacking no matter how many videos I watch. Wow, Maylan, I'm happy. I'm happy, honey. I'm happy. And that's what I like about this. We all learn from each other. I don't know it all at all. I will say I am wise and I know a lot, but I don't know it all. And I never claim to know it all. I don't know. I know I learn stuff every day. When I go on these lives with y'all, I learn stuff. And sometimes it be simple. So you know how you can know stuff about more complicated stuff and the simple stuff you be lacking in. Yeah. Always can learn. We all can. Love knows that I stopped telling my age as a teenager because older people would criticize because you young yet before they knew your age. You are smart. You can be stupid at any age. Yes, Love knows. Yes. Lavender for looks and my Lord, really you're grown too. Similar on your brain. Shake my head. Disrespect. Yeah. Oh, I'm so far behind y'all. Oh look, me. My neck. Let me try to catch up real quick. Yeah, they said, yeah, people told me that I still have Similac on my breath. That I was that, yeah. Compared to them, that's what they. Ain't no fool like an old fool. they, they have never matured. Think of a fruit that is ripe and full of worms. Does it mean you're on the right track? Hey, Karma Lee. Can grow. You answered very simple, and yes, I can of course afford to do that. And if my dollar store doesn't have them, I already know I can go to the website and order 10 of the same items. I'm trying to be just like you. And we homeschool, so I knew about the beans growing, but I didn't know that they would produce food. So you mainly you said you homeschool. Do you homeschool like we do K-12? Are you like a private homeschool? 90. Let's see. 985 snipe. Good morning. I think you're so cute, love. A blessed day. Me too, 34 LOL. Well, thank you so much, 985 Snipe. You have a good day too. Thank you so much. Love Note said 30 miles away is not far for grass-fed animals. Shout out to the Knox. Love Note says a learning center. There's no could learn. I went to school to be a teacher. I don't even notice I don't even notice I was backed up, but it's cool. And said, on another note, I've been looking into getting a foot powered wash machine. Oh wow, that would be nice, foot powered washing machine. Y'all, it's getting back to, if you really look at it, it's really getting back to the way it used to be back in the olden days, you know, when there wasn't washing machines and stuff like that. And I find that stuff fun, you know. When I was born, there was washing machines. But I know you watch movies and stuff from back in the day when they hung their stuff on the clothesline. It seemed like stuff was just more happier back in those days, you know, than what they are now. All this new stuff, like, yeah. And I'll tell you, growing up, I'm a 87 baby. So by the time I was 5, 6 years old, we had wash machine. But I know, like, my grandma, like my uncle dress shirts, I can remember my grandma, we washed in dishwasher liquid. We didn't wash in Tide and stuff like that. Good old dishwasher liquid. Joy. Y'all remember Joy? We washed the dishwasher liquid. So she poured that in the wash machine. Didn't turn up no wash machine or nothing. She poured the bleach and the dishwasher liquid in the wash machine when she washed her whites. But his dress shirts, she would take it and put the dishwasher liquid on the collar and scrub the collar. Because I used to be wanting to do it, and she would let me do some, but then she'll go behind and make sure, because you know, like, especially like with those dress shirts for men's, the grease off their hair or the neck or lotion or whatever make that ring. So she's always scrub my uncle shirt collars with dish soap and get it all soapy and stuff, and then put it in the wash machine with the bleach and the dish soap, and that stuff come out like white as snow. And I like doing stuff like that. Like, I hand wash some of my delicate white stuff in the sink just like that with dish soap and water, and then I will wash it in the wash machine. And it's just little stuff like that, little memories and stuff like that. And you know, people look at you like, I ain't finna hand wash nothing. I have a wash machine. You do that for, it's just the little things that you do and that you see or you may learn that I find that fun. I feel like I'm doing something when I'm washing hand washing certain things like white stuff and then washing it like that. It's just so having a foot power washing machine, I would like that. Even you go back, people when they were washing in buckets and stuff, and I would like that. Save on water too. So I use hand churn. Oh, Jesus. Let me try to catch up. No. Remember, you have many lives. All of them help the world. Say, use everything. Take for sharing your gifts. My mom laughed at my son who had a washboard to wash his socks. Discernment to find good people. Yes, love notes. Yes. Maylin said, I want to share something, so I will respectfully and hopefully say it in the right way. This is a first-hand experience that folks can come to your door uninvited, unannounced. Exactly. Hey, 2%. Yes, they good. First, exactly only package things. Okay, y'all. So I'm going through because I'm trying to catch up. I so enjoy getting my nails done back in the day. So I'm with you 100%. And it is a very small little me time once you become a mother. Exactly, exactly. And that's what it's like for me. You know, I can sit home and paint them all day, but it's just that little, and it's what I enjoy doing. So, but I don't think I'll be going back. What was it, man? Lady Dagger says that my cheap seeds from Walmart and Dollar worked best this year. For some reason, my expensive ones didn't germinate. Wow. Wow, Lady Dagger status. 2% say I don't even know how to spell. It was Tanika, TENEQUA1 or something like that. It was. They haven't commented. I don't think no more, but it was earlier in towards the, I guess the beginning. Um, Not far, but it was a comment that I haven't seen it so far, but I am behind. So, I got a book last year, but. Maylin said, I tried growing in 5-gallon buckets last year, but I did not know enough. And even though we bought good organic fertilizer to soil, I just didn't know enough about proper watering and exposure. That's all right, Maylin. Look, at least you bought it and you tried it, and now you done learned even more. So it is okay. You tried it. There's a lot of people that ain't tried it. I'm blessing them know what's the name of the plant. Letitia City Purpose said I couldn't find anyone, but yeah, unless it's done got pushed out. They was in here. They was in here commenting. Unless they done deleted the message or something, but it still should show. Um, Hold on. I don't want to go back. Let me see. Let me catch up and then I'm gonna go back and see if I can see it. Okay. Okay, so Love Note said that's not her. Y'all look so much alike. Like I'm looking at you in the picture on here, Love Notes, and that's why I didn't know. I was not sure. Y'all look so much alike. Like it looked like you got your picture from the side, and then her. It looks so much alike. So Tanika one, if you still in here, I am sorry, honey. Look, you got a lot of trolls that be coming through. Not saying you are, but I want to make sure that everybody is safe as possible, especially when you own my, my live streams or whatever the case may be. And you got people that do make other pages with other people profile pictures and stuff like that, and that just looks so much like Love Notes picture, so much like Love Notes face. So that's why I wanted to check to make sure I wasn't seeing it crazy. But yeah, let me see something, y'all. Let me see. Oh, wow, I found it. Yes, y'all look so much alike. Oh, my goodness. So much alike. Okay, so now I don't know where I'm at, so I'm going to have to try to catch up real quick. Okay, right here. YouTube, 2%. Be safe. Have a great day, 2%. Man, nobody touches our feet. This process, Nikki J95. Hey, this processed food is dangerous out here. I'm truly trying to do better at what I buy. Yes, it is, honey. They put some of everything in this food. Peace, said you're right on that, Queen. Hey, peace. I know I'm missing some of y'all comments, y'all. I cannot read all of these. Y'all has been on it, and I've been stopping and talking, and I'm so behind. So I'm trying to catch up. Maylin, the body is amazing and healing itself. Yes, it is. Chi Chi Sweets. Hey, honey. Maria Jackson. Hey. The knots. Yeah, I figured that out when I read your thing. So I am so sorry. I didn't know. I did not know. So sorry. See. My goodness. Oh, I'm so jealous. The crate of seeds. It's a good way. Yeah. Oh, honey. I was buying seeds like crazy. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna just go ahead and Lori J. Hey, Vanessa Buckner. Welcome everybody that's been coming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know I cannot read all of these. All right. Man said, before I discovered this channel, I knew not every channel is going to be for everybody, but I started watching a lady called the Minimum Mom and I got inspired. Wow. Yeah, it's so many great YouTubers, y'all, that is very motivational and inspiring, and it's like I say, and that's where you can find a lot of good people. That's how we know it's still some good people out there. So many. But I'm gonna tell you, if y'all had noticed, I stopped doing shout outs and stuff on my channel because it was becoming overwhelming. You know, people started messaging me, you know, I'm new to your channel, I'm a subscriber, and you know, you don't shout me out. And I'm like, what? Thank you for subscribing, but I ain't never heard of your channel, you know, like, and it seems like people make something out of everything. If you don't shout this person out, they feel some type of way. And this way, oh, you shout, and I say, you know what, just not just, I watch a lot of people, but I just, to keep the show, one thing I'm not going to do is be stressed and feel bad for something I have no intentions on. So that's why I stopped with the shout outs, y'all, because, you know, and then I was sharing people's stuff. I said, you know what, I'm just going to share my own stuff on my channel. I'm going to share my kids' stuff because every time I share somebody's stuff, then somebody message me and be like, oh, can you share mine? Can you share mine? The first thing I said it from again, I don't do sub for sub. And you know, you just said a lot, Maylin. Was it Maylin? Yeah, Maylin. You just said, I don't do sub for sub. I don't do share for share. I don't do like for like. You know, you may be doing something that I don't care for on your channel. That's not meaning it's bad. I just don't find interest in it. Now, if you find interest in something on my channel, that's you. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. But I've never been the one to, just because you subscribe to me, I have to subscribe to you. No, no. And that's how you kind of find out who is really genuine and who is there for a subscription or a like or a comment. No, I'd rather have one real person than to have three fake ones. That's just me. And so I stopped doing it, y'all. It's a lot of great channels. It's a lot of great channels. And here and there, I've been wanting to share. Like, I came across somebody that I just found her channel yesterday, actually. And we talked back and forth on YouTube through messaging, comments this morning. And she's actually in the same state that I'm in. And she's a prepper. We probably around the same age, or she may be a little younger. Just came across her channel this morning, and she had told me that she had been watching my channel. She thought I was surprised. She was watching me from when I was Mississippi Girl Gardening Life, because I done changed the name so many times. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna share who I want to share. And just because I don't share you don't mean I don't watch you or I don't like it. I can't sit there and just spend all day just sharing other channels. Like, come on. That's what, and some of the ones that's not genuine there, because one thing that I did have happen, I've had people comment and say, hey, I'm subscribed to your channel. And then I'll go and I'll see something. I'm like, oh, so this is a good channel. This is a good channel. I'll subscribe to it. Now, I don't never come back and say, hey, I just subscribed. I did her this morning because we was going back and forth. And I had just found her channel. So then you'll go back to your subscription. And once they see that you subscribe, they'll unsubscribe to you. And I'm like, look, I ain't got time for the games. If I like your channel, I'm going to watch your channel. If I don't like your channel, then sometime I can comment, sometime I can't. Because if I scream it to the TV and my phone is on charger somewhere, I don't comment. That don't mean I don't watch, okay? So I just kind of went away with that. I done tried so many things. I done tried the giveaway stuff where I was going to do the $25 gift card every Sunday. That became a hassle. I got people that came that didn't mean me no good. One doing nothing about it. They just came and got in the group and tell me you not part of my YouTube channel. Like, well, then how did you find out about the and I'm just like, you know what? So you have to be really, really careful, because there's some people that do not mean you any good. But when you find them that do, then hold on to them. But it's some that don't. So that's why I stopped doing any sharing. I said, let me just take a break and find a better way to do this, because I don't want nobody to feel bad, But then you got some people that they want to ride. I'm gonna be honest. Some people want to ride your coattail, okay? Especially when it comes to this YouTube thing. Anybody that's started their channel, you have to be careful for that. I won't tell nobody to do sub for sub. Don't sub to somebody that you don't really care for their channel just because they sub to yours. No, let them put in the work and market themselves. If they want to do that, market yourself. If you really want to help somebody and give them knowledge and stuff, you'll put the information out there in more than one way. Market yourself. I market myself. I market myself on my Facebook group. I market myself on my personal Facebook group and my personal Facebook page. And everybody that's in the group is for them to help each other, for y'all to show pictures if you need help with stuff and stuff like that. I have business cards for my YouTube channel. What I talk about, what I do on there. It's called marketing yourself. You don't get to have me to watch all your videos and talk about all your videos or share all your videos. When am I going to have time to give information that could be helping people? Because I'm sitting here, your channel is not my problem. And I was just like, oh, really? Like, really? Like, you gonna come at me like this because I'm sharing somebody else? Like, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, but I can't. Look, we almost up to 4,000 subscribers on here. Ain't no way I can sit there, all the ones that are actually YouTubers, and sit there and share all of your stuff. It don't work like that. And anybody that just started your channel, do not let people make you feel bad. They wasn't there for you in the beginning if they leave because you did not do what they wanted to do. I'd rather have somebody to say, hey, you know, I don't really care for what you're doing on your channel, or I don't care for you as a person. I don't care for your personality. I don't care, whatever the case. Thank you. Bye. Don't watch my channel. Don't do that. I'd rather have that than to have somebody just click it, for me to click it, and they go unsubscribe. So that's why I stopped doing that, y'all. And I shout out, you know, I'm to the point to where I'm shouting out who's loyal to me. You know, who's like 2%, y'all. 2% got a channel. 2% has been down ever since 2%. I think 2% found out about my channel from Led. When Led, one of Led's shout outs. And if y'all don't know who that is, Led Former 73. For anybody that's new that don't know, go check out his channel. But I think that's how she found, and she was down from day one, from the time she found me. So yes, I'm gonna shout out her channel. There's a couple more people that I haven't really sat down and got a chance to look at, but they always on my thing. And so yes, I'm gonna shout them out. I need to look at their videos so I can make sure, you know, who I'm talking about, like what the content is. But the people that I shout out is the people that's loyal, because you got some people that just will ride your coattail. They only there for what is it? Advertisement purposes. Okay? So y'all have to be careful for those. Let them do what they do. Just don't give into it, and don't feel bad, because you have a channel to take care of, and it's a lot of work. You have a channel to take care of just like everybody else. So at one point I did kind of feel bad. I did, from the people that was messaging me saying, oh, I've been watching your channel, watch all your videos, and you don't never shout me out. And I'm like, no, you're not finna do me like this. You not finna do me like this. Because for one, I didn't grab you in your collar and make you watch the video. I'm thankful you watched it, but I didn't make you do it for where I have to go and sit down and shout you out. And that, I don't think that was cool at all. Like, that message. So that's why I stopped. That's why y'all ain't saw no shout outs. I was just doing the kids channels and my other channel, and that was it. Because I can't, I'm not finna do the drama. I'm not finna feel bad for something I'm not doing on purpose or anything like that. I shout out who I know, and I'm not gonna shout out something. I'm not gonna put my brand, okay, on something I'm not familiar with. If I'm not familiar with your channel, I'm not gonna just say, oh yeah, let me just shout this person out because they messaged me and I ain't even look. You could be doing something, anything over there. That's my name, my brand, shouting you out. So you have to keep that in mind. Like, I have to investigate things and watch a couple videos and see how your personality is, and if you disrespectful and just, you know, I have to see before I say anything. And that's the way it should be with anybody that has a channel or something. So that being said, don't make nobody force you, you know, on this YouTube thing. I feel like anybody that's doing YouTube, and either you're gonna do it for entertainment purposes or you're doing it to try to help people. Whereas people that's in the garden community and prepping and stuff, you're doing it to try to help people. You got to be sincere about it, because unless your channel is way big or whatever, I mean, you're not getting paid just like that. Is good, but it's not like, you know, it's not like it. Look, it's like a regular payment, okay? It's not like that, and It's work to try to get around all the trolls, all the people that's not really there for you, all the people that skip through. See, all that goes into your funds, okay? All that, when people go and skip through the video and don't really watch all the video and stuff, we see our ratings. We see for that video, we see the duration that it was watched. We see how many views and the amount of time that it was watched and all that. All that makes your money funny, okay? So it's not all about the money. And that's why I say I can only speak for like the gardening community. I can speak for the couponing community. That stuff, because that is stuff that I have done and have on my channel. That most of the people that does that stuff, the prepping, is very sincere about helping other people. Okay, you may have some that's not too sincere, that this is just whatever the case may be. If it's giving important knowledge, that's positive knowledge to people, who cares what their intentions are? They're still giving you something. They're giving you information that can help you in the long run. But you got a lot of people that want it for free. Like I talked about this before. I'll do a video on something and you'll come in and ask me what I just said in the video. That means you didn't want to watch the video that will help me out. You just want me to sit here and comment and tell you what the video was about before you watch it. It don't work like that. I used to do it and then I stopped. I'm like, no. It don't work like that. So you have to really, really be careful. And some people is gonna like it and some people is not, and that is totally fine. It's just peachy. Maylin said, I agree, quality not quantity. Always lies though. Pardon the expression. Got you, Maylin. Maria Jackson said, I'm struggling right now. I downsized to a new place and what's wrong, Marie Jackson? What's wrong? Said as soon as our vehicle situation is solved, I'm ready. Get that deep freezer, honey. Get that deep freezer. Never for luck said purge, Maria purge. Harmony said wow. It's awesome. Supposed to tell you, but for me, I took my problems to God because my nature to hold on. Sentimental things. Mainly I say it started happening before my mom passed. But, oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Maylin Ramiro. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. Berlin's Boston Gun said, I'm here to learn and watch. Tashi23. Hey, Tashi, how are you doing? Good morning, everyone. Remember I say, so I went deeper and got our kitchen down to 4 plates, 4 bowls, 4 forks, etc. I only have one of everything, 7 utensils. I understand that, Maylin Ramiro. Wow. Tashi. Motivation, yes. She said, hey, just wants to chime in. I changed my pick back to my face. Oh, gotcha, Letitia City Prepper. Maylin say, you can do this. I also saw for the first time 1 month ago all about Swedish death cleaning, and I said, okay, my fire then ignited, and I'm ready to do this. So sweet, Deborah Allen. Hey, honey. You're the only person. You are only one person. You cannot please everybody. I very much agree with you. You have to leave the crybabies alone. Exactly. Exactly. You worried about me shouting you out. You need to be taking matters in your own hand and, advertising. Like, I got, it's over almost 4,000 people on here. Ain't no way I can know all the people that's actually YouTubers and shout them out. Like, like I say, I'm grateful and I'm thankful, but I mean, to come at me like that, like, I'm doing my best. And now I'm managing another channel. So, and that channel, I really have to stay on top of because it's to help people how to eat and how to get over this GERD thing. So I already have a lot. So I'm trying to give you all the information I can. And they still crying. Like, Maria Jackson said, "Oh, that's how I found out about your channel. They had shout outs. Love your channel." Thank you so much, Maria Jackson. Thank you. Yes, like I didn't even know at first that he was shouting me out, and people was commenting on my videos saying, "Land Form 73 just shouted you out." I'm like, what? What? Me? um. It's fascinated me. I have not been able to do 100%, but I am working on it. It's nothing. And Letitia said, "Purpose said yes, me too. Led from 17. Shouted you out. That's why I came and subscribed. Thank y'all so much." Teresa, I know I didn't say that right, honey. I'm sorry. Sweetest Death is extreme cleaning, bigger than Maria Kondo. And for luck said, Mississippi, they are beating the system for numbers to get you to subscribe and theirs and drop yours. Getting over even on YouTube. Shake my head. Yeah, exactly. That's why I just stopped. And I say I already know. I'm waiting for the day that I get that message saying, "Oh, you're only sharing your family stuff," because I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Wait, I don't have to hear anything because I'm sharing my kids' stuff. And I have a second channel. So yes, I'm going to promote my second channel because a lot of people don't know nothing about it. I'm waiting for that to come. I'm waiting because y'all know I did many shout outs and I have shared many posts. But I'm just like, I'm not finna fight with them back and forth. And it's the ones that's really new. And I'm like, look, you decided to do this. You got to, and I done said I done did videos on it and said you got to market. You got, if you wanted to build a business, you got to market it. But please understand, you marketing it and you giving people important information that can help them, they getting something out of it. So if they for you, they for you. You can't force nobody to shout you out, like, and get mad when you shout somebody else out. Like, Maylin Romero said, "Thank you. I had forgotten her name. I was unaware about the so for myself." So sweet, Deborah Allen said, "Wise words." Thank you, honey. I keep getting behind, y'all. And I'm trying to fast through the messages now. Move fast through the messages. Maria Jackson said, "Wow, just looked up the Sweetest Death Purge. Cleaning extreme." Let's see. I want my children to go through that part. I understand, Maria. No, May. I understand, honey. It's really strong and caring. You can see who is genuine. Yes, you can. You can, y'all. And that's why I say this. I've been up since 6 o'clock. What? I've been on this live 3 hours and 22 minutes because everybody in my house was asleep when I first started this live. And that was just on me about, because so many people asking me when was he gonna do his bag. And then it was just on me. I'm like, let me just let y'all know he not into it like I am. And I know other people is going through the same thing. You may be in a household where you the person that's into prepping and stuff, and that can be discouraging because we are imperfect human beings, imperfect minds. So I was like, and I was just laying there. I was like, the house is quiet. Let me go in the garage and do this. And now look, I see that it's more people that everybody's not on the same page, and that's okay. Just do what you can do. Hopefully they'll come around one way or another. Blade Runner 2021 said hello. Hey, how are you? Maylan Romero says college doesn't make the person. No, at all. Something wrong? Okay. Lavender for luck. Hey, that's why all of us should do. Oops. Wait. Can you go bring my charger real quick? Y'all, my phone at 5%. It just went down on me. No. Try to hurry up. Blake Runner 2021 said, I am from Moscow. You are so pretty. Thank you so much, Blake 2021. I gotta take y'all over here because I ain't got no charger right there. Here, can you plug this up for me? Right there. Right there. Hold on, y'all. I had to come to the other part of the garage. All right, y'all. So I'm over here in the garden area now. Hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to turn it around so I can get it charged. No, because it's been raining and the mosquitoes, it's going to come in here. Okay, y'all. I ain't going to be out here too much more longer. Trying to. My charger don't want to act right. All right, y'all. Garden of Sweetie. Hey, Miss Girl, my wife is now getting into gardening with me. Yay! So exciting. See, it may come around. That's so exciting. Garden of Tweety. Let's see. Maylan Romero. Hold on, y'all. I can't. It's like my thing don't wanna act right, y'all. I've been out here that long, y'all. I'm gonna have to. Oh, trying to get it to her. Trying to make a way, y'all. Trying to make a way. If I can get my chair over here, I'll be straight. I was at a full battery. We've been on here that long. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. That's better. Like Hillshire. Okay. Teresa Hillshire. Lavender for look say hey. I'm so happy she is sharing this with you. I know it means so much. Friends in my late 20s. Even after having my first child, I walked out of my job on the 4th of July because of the insults were too much and the cook tried to make me serve raw eggs to an old lady. Oh my goodness, Maylin. Wow. We pick our battles, they gotta be worth it. I know that's right. Hoeing and sewing, gardening. Hey everybody. Hey Lazy Liz. That's why I know you have a garden, honey. Lazy Liz like, hey honey, how are you? What are we talking about? Well, we done talked about some of everything. It started off, if your significant other or your family or friends not into prepping and gardening like you, what do you do? So that's what it started off as. And the answer to that is continue on. Teresa Ashire said, my problem is hubby is ex-military. We have tons of camping gear, but not collectively organized. Got you, Teresa. Got you. I understand. Lavender for Luck said, mainly I don't do battles. I purge then too, if I have to. Drives me crazy. I'm an organizer. I've been watching your videos on TV, so couldn't comment. I understand, Lazy Liz. I be doing the same thing. I be watching people videos on the TV and it don't let you comment by a thumbs up. Gardening. Are there channels that will help you organize? Kind of gear. Husband, he's able. Inspired. Okay, I'm all caught up. Wow, y'all. So, y'all, let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's 12:01 here. So, y'all, I'm gonna end this because your girl ain't ate nothing today. Nothing today. Because we've been on live for 3 hours and 31 minutes, y'all. But I had to get that off my chest. And like I say, really wanted to encourage everybody that, have that situation and that it's okay. It don't take anything from your family or your significant other or anything. If they're just not into it, they're just not into it. But don't you get discouraged on what you feel like you need to do. Thank you, Maria Jackson. Have a good day too, honey. So with that being said, I enjoy each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for coming in so early. Sorry. Time I got over here by this dirt in these plants, I started sneezing. Yes, 11 for luck. Yes. So, just keep doing what you know you're supposed to do, or your gut feeling that you should do. Like I say, y'all, times is getting hard. I'm gonna eat something, then I'm gonna get right onto filming the prepping stuff that I gotta show you guys. And y'all, like I said, you're gonna get videos back to back to back. Share the videos, y'all, because y'all do part 2. And if you share the videos, it can reach more people. It can help. People need help anyway that they can get it now, because we don't need another last year how everything went crazy. You know, people got hurt and stuff over toilet paper. Toilet paper, y'all. So, see, Mirza say, bless you, thank you, honey. Did not say prep in peace. NJ, not Danox, yes. NJ95 said, have a good one, you too. Lemphana said, have a beautiful rest of your day. Everyone, until next time, grace and mercy. Thank you so much, Lemon for luck. So sweet, Deborah. Alice say, stay sweet. Thank you so much, honey. So, with that being said, y'all, like I say, we get the filming. The prepping videos for y'all. It's a rainy day today. It's sunny now, but it's supposed to rain off and on. So I know I won't be getting out there in the garden. So good time for me to get this prepping stuff done. Because my main thing today is to get these backpacks started. Okay. Mayland Ramiro said, what a wonderful live chat. Everyone be blessed. Stay safe. And tell everybody that you love how much you love them. Thank you so much. Mayland, and yes, that is important. Teresa Shaw say, what's your couponing page? Couponing was on here, Teresa. I don't do much couponing now. Things are just too crazy. The couponing is not the way it was. A lot of things now is you can essentially pay less out of pocket. They don't even sell the inserts in my area, and I can do digital, but without the paper, the inserts is yeah, it's not good. So I don't do much couponing now. If you talking about my other page, it's not a couponing page. It's a home decor, clean with means, and recipes for people that have GERD. And that link to that channel, channel is in the description box of this video. Birdie Hamilton said, I'm gardening myself. Be safe. Hey, as long as you're doing it, Verdi, that is great. That is great. It's the ones that's not doing anything. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Y'all be safe, and thank y'all for coming in. And I will see you in the next one if it's God's will. Until next time, y'all. Happy gardening, happy prepping. Bye.